All right, what's good, everyone? It's your boy Cambosa. We're here with our fourth Madhouse Rumble KOF edition, KOF 15 edition. That's four. That's almost a month. Like we're about there. We're almost there. So we're gonna get things started. Let me pull up the bracket real quick. Where is that? There we go. So as usual, we got a lot of the normal people we've been seeing. You know, we got Juan KOF, we got Reno, Peros and Lag, Violent Kane, Paco, Lokov, Robert, and plenty others like Black N, First Force, and some new people like Shinchai, and Babusha. So, you know, it is what it is. We got another night of awesome KOF for you. Of course, we got the match Reno, as always, currently sitting at $5.53. Thank you to Hall Monitor, who's on the mic with us tonight, for dropping the $5 and for using the promo code. We already got 6 used up. Make sure we work those down to 0. That would be nice to see. I'm going to go ahead, get our players in here, and let my commentators for tonight. It's not me commentating tonight. I can actually relax for a little. No, I'm not doing 15 things this week. But I'm gonna let my commentators take it over, introduce themselves, and we'll get this bracket going.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome along, Madhouse Rumble. Thank you for that great promo for Cambosa. It's me, Hall of Justice. You've heard me 4 weeks in a row, and I'm sure you're tired of me, so I'm going to go ahead and let my co-commentator introduce himself tonight. But what's up there, Smooth Brain?
Hey, I'm Smooth Brain Criminal, the artist formerly known as Sleepy Ben. You got time to get tired of me this time. So how you been, Hallmonitor?
You know, I'm not too bad. Well, I take that back. I was watching the Kings Warriors game, and I'm very upset by that. So I'm just gonna take all my energy out on commentary tonight. So I'm gonna be a little bit hater tonight while we're getting some KOF on and stuff, right? But speaking of KOF, I mean, you've been playing this game much longer. Well, playing the series much longer than I have, so I should be coming to you for all the tech and advice and experience and stuff. But I believe you have some inside information on one of our players here tonight.
Yeah, I have insider information on 1 or 2 people specifically. One of them new. A few people I've probably seen in other KOS before. Specifically, I have insider information on Shinchi. She's a very solid player. We might see her tonight. I don't know. Let me take a look at this bracket again. See who else I can talk about. Let's see. Juan KOF, El Chavez, Robert, Rena, Babushas. Yeah, we have a lot of.
Real quick, I almost forgot to pull up the Discord stream, so you guys can jump in there now.
Yeah, we got some really amazing players in bracket tonight. There's no question how good these players are.
Mm-hmm.
I think we actually have like Evo level talent tonight. Like, yeah, I've definitely seen some of these people like high placing at Evo.
Mm-hmm. One of the fun things so far, I guess, with it still be kind of as small as it is that, well, I wouldn't say small, I guess as grassroots as it is at the moment, you know, is that these are matches that can be top 8 quality, you know, at a major that you get here on a weekly basis. And to kick things off here, we're going to have Peros and Lag and Thrash Boy here, both returning players to the bracket, which is always fun to see. Peros and Lag rocking with the Kim in the middle of this time. He's been playing that for a bit here and there, and Thrash Boy's got a solid team overall. Your boy. It's your boy Rock Howard.
Yeah, Rock Howard. Yep. Ever since
Wong and Rio.
Nothing will stop this show.
Yeah, we got some really strong teams. Just looking at these teams, I don't know who I'd give it to for this first match. Because on the one hand, you got the strength of Nakaru and Whip. On the other, you got Rio, the fully stocked bridge.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna see how things take it off here and stuff. One thing I've noticed before, like as we see right there with the use of Mama Haha to kind of punish the fireballs at range, you know, the Nakaru of course has a reflector available, so that's just an easy, you know, hey, you throw a fireball, now it's back to you again. But already in this corner here, 9 seconds off the clock, Thrash Boy finding his way out there. Jump counter CD.
We've already got Thrash Boy in the corner, not in the keyboard. Oh, big hit, gonna do a lot of damage.
Safe jump set up.
The safe jump trade. It's not as safe as it was in previous patches, but still really good now. Ooh, the jump CD, bridge Mama Haha, but because it was the last hit, no damage added to rock.
Mr. Kim Kaf-won, the hero of justice himself, coming in just a little bit over 2.5 bars.
I mean, this is more than enough bars for the right here, though.
Now, what's your opinion on Kim? I've thought about it before in the past couple weeks.
Pretty solid right now. I think a lot of people, I've seen some dooming on him, but I think he's a lot more solid than on his life. Also, ooh, oh my lord.
And at this point, you want to do as much time as you can off the clock here for it. 84 games, extra credit.
Game for Rock right now. You know, at this point, even if he does no more damage, it's still have been amazing for us. He's already got past that first threshold for health regen, putting in amazing damage. I think that EX is going to kill. Yes, it is.
Characters are knocked out.
You still can't jump on him.
That was already an amazing first round for Rock. The team's going to be, about half health, going up against Wong, just being easy. You know, it never is against Wong.
It never is. Tiny little lore matchup here too. Master's girlfriend. I don't know. Based on her language, he's so dead. Quick, simple as you like. Gonna get all that health back here. Although Whip coming in with 5 bars, fully stocked here.
It is possible to run this back, but it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, 2 characters want to play in the air. 2 characters who like to play in the air. Got great. Well, of course, she's got this crazy range. Her CD is really good. Her 2Bs are very good. The Whip, she's got her dead zones in the Whip, but she's got no problem finding a way in. It's kind of keeping you at bay here. So I think this matter to see how long Perro kind of keep Thrash Boy away. Here we go.
Turn, full combo, defend it.
Nope. Probably a good call not to.
For getting anchored.
Should be able to do this. Maybe just another half bar combo. If they can find a wet no.
Oh no!
What?
That's bad. That's bad.
I had to be misimported. Just probably I had some more time to board or not, but
Thought the OG was gonna kill Vince, but luckily got a stray hit in.
it's gonna come in just shy of 3/4 health here, but this Rio's gonna come in with 3 bars here, and again, a character that I felt kind of slept under the radar for a bit with how much damage he can do. Granted, of course, everyone does damage meter. I think with this anywhere juggle here, but spend it.
This is gonna. He ended up part of max cancel. It might have been important for that.
Good guard has a blowback there from Perro.
Alright, so this whip is 1 hit away, but also she does have 3 bars, so in theory, 1 good hit could make this really hurt. That might be it.
Good DP. Overhead.
Ooh, overhead.
Good rollout there from Thrash Boy. Quick max, keep it safe. Gotta find the hit now, make it worth it. By the EX Fireball.
Oh, close.
Popping pop pressure
Really
here.
end in the blink of an eye. Oh, and that might be it.
Split second bar. No, okay.
Not suspended.
It does have the life lead though, so it can kind of afford to play a bit more patient.
Now, something we're not taking care of. The clock is ticking down. We only got 17 seconds left.
Jump CD.
Jump CD. Yeah, just gonna end that right there.
That was a nail biter.
But to the point before though about Rio, again, a character maybe you should, I guess, version 1, right? You didn't see this character as often, we were still dealing with, with Chizuru and Janae and pre-patch Rock and Kula and Krona and stuff, right? But he was definitely always still there, being able to put out as much damage, as a Krona, as a Janae could, but we just never saw it as much. Though he certainly got a lot better after that, 1.62 patch, whatever it was, the same one that got Iori buffed up to all hell?
Yeah, I believe that's also the patch that gave him his stand. No, the standing low was before that.
Round 1. Ready?
I don't remember exactly what they did to Rio on that patch. It might also be a matter of just people forgot how good Rio is.
One of the protagonists we got in this game.
Howard jump in, big confirmed. This is gonna hurt. Alright, fireball.
Pepper's usually, he goes for that a lot more times than not than the safe jump set. Just trying to put the fireball, kind of just see what they're going to do on wake up here and just kind of, react to it.
That safe jump setup is not as good as it was.
That is a fair point.
Heavy hold edge. Goes with the jump CD. Doesn't get it in. Air trade. Ooh, gets the jump CD stuff out.
Caught low, but doesn't convert off of it.
Rock's jump CD is not quite the put the square peg in the square hole button anymore.
Here's the first round.
Quick reversal we saw from the first game, and Nakaru made quick work of Rock.
Way better for Para. Thrash Boy got to work a lot harder now.
CD pick up in the corner.
Is Wong, so this character is well acquainted with putting in work, but that's going to be a nice punish. Oh,
wow.
That side switch, though.
That was so fast. Like, I definitely got hit by that.
Yeah, of course we got hit by that. That's why we're on commentary.
Again.
I don't know how he's doing that. Oh, Shadow Strike, that's bad.
KO. Player one wastes no time.
Those side switches were so fast. They were so fast, Ben. I don't get it.
I don't know how. Alright, so this is about a half health to one versus a full health to him. Arrow's got the meter lead, so we'll see if he can quickly pin it from put it into an anchor to anchor. Nice! He has flag kick. Oh, that hit, that's gonna hurt.
How much you gonna spend?
Ooh, resets.
Good block there from Pero to avoid it. Overhead, quick match, keep it safe. But finds a hit. Oh no!
Ooh. Guard cancel CD. I like that there. Get out of the corner. Don't want to be dealing with this compressed round anymore.
So at the risk of going slightly off topic here, where do you think Gong Li met the Wong? Like how did that team come together
I
for
don't
14?
know. That's a question for wiser men than me. But now we're on Rio Anchor, 2 bars, which is him. It's going to be a lot of work, but Rio is a character that will let you put in that work to let you get to that anchor again and you can go.
Mm-hmm. Overhead, fireball, keep it safe. Good light DP.
Nice blast hit. Ooh, CD does him out. Throw settle,
forward
gonna press
throw.
again. Jump in. Putting on the pressure. EX Fireball knocks him out of the air.
Good block on the cross up there from Pero. Slight trade.
This is a lot of work Rio has to put in here.
I'm working on 3 bars
A
though.
lot less health than I would want as Rio in this position. Again, play solid enough, it's not going to matter. And Thrash Boy is playing this very solid. Just fishing for that jump CD counter hit. Find a place to aggress, find an opening, get that to anchor v anchor.
He's gotta be careful here. He got him in the corner. The EXZP is ready. He's got 3.5 bars.
He's not letting himself down, but he is low on guard bar, and the chip takes him out.
17 seconds left though. He's not gonna get a whole lot of health back low on that Ben. So it's pretty much Pero's game to lose here unless Thrash Boys has to play out of their mind to get this back.
You gotta be absolutely cool. You got 2 bars, so you could bring this into like a 2-3 touch scenario, but not gonna be easy.
It's a 4.5 bar. We're working on 5 though.
Yeah, this is one correct read out of Para, and this is gonna be game. Ooh, nice jump in. Confirm,
it.
quick max, that's it. That is gonna be 2-0 for Para.
Pero's
What a
gonna
set.
move on to face Reno, who defeated Babusha's 2-0 in his winners round.
What solid movement out of Para.
Mm-hmm.
That was so good.
That's the thing with sometimes. Like she's a character who can surprise you either with her crazy air options. She can show up on your left, show up on your right, and you just have to either guess ahead of time or expect them to throw one way or another. But up next, according to our stream tracker, we were having Violent Kane and Shin. Is it Shin-Chi or is it Shin-Chie?
Yeah.
I was about to say, like off of the Persona character, right?
Yes, off the percent.
Okay.
Now, I don't like calling sets before they happen.
Okay.
This is going to be an uphill battle for Chie. I'm not going to lie. And that's no disrespect to Chie, because she is a very, very solid player.
Uh-huh.
She kicks my ass constantly. But against Violent Kane, this is going to be rough. This is going to be tough.
VK, who recently has been rocking, I guess you call it the 99 team. That's what I'm going to call it now. K-Dash, Iori, Kyo. We all know
That is a
what
very
VK.
99 team.
It is a very 99 team. We all know what VK is capable of with that Kyo. It's the character he's got his, I guess the legacy with, right? As we've seen, back even last year at CEO, for example, we saw a combo breaker. The Iori the Iori, the top 5 Iori now in this latest patch here is very strong. And then K-Dash here usually throw him at point, which can pump out damage and put out corner care like nothing else. There have been multiple times Cambosa and I have been watching, you know, honestly any K-Dash, but especially VK's K-Dash, you know, just 1 EX, you start off in the left corner, and then, you know, 2 moves later, run the right corner.
Now, on the other side, we have TA's team. The last I checked, it was, yep, same as ever. King,
Ooh, I like it. I as a King player myself, I love to see more of this character, so I'm already a fan.
Now, TA is notorious for making people very mad with King. So, we'll see how far King takes her this first game.
A girl after my own heart. I love it already. Oh no, we've seen the Rocking VK this time. I'm mistaken.
We're seeing. I've noticed, like, across multiple games, VK does tend to play the pro deck characters.
I mean, they're on the covers. I mean, they're on the covers for a reason, though. Now, me personally, but especially pre-patch Rock, I despise his matchup because that CD was super strong. His command guard range was way farther than it needed to be, so I'd imagine it's much more normalized now. But even still, 40-some seconds on the clock here, she's in the corner and taking all of this damage here.
Yeah, pre-patch, that jump CD was very much the hit the cow go move safe jump button. If you hit the duck button, it's fine. You hit the cow button, you know?
Try like a stand C there, and like that.
That's not a good first round for GA.
Probably got kind of with a stand C there because we beat about the jump CD. Now we're on to the Iori throw. Has got 2.5 bars here, and again, Iori not a character that's lacking.
Yeah, this character dumps out damage off of almost 80.
Oh, I like the idea.
Something else to note is that the EX kick DP is plus on block. So even if that does get blocked, you are still safe. So if they throw out a projectile, you're pretty much always in the goal if you throw out that DP. Playing safe, trading hits, just looking for an opening. Oh, and there's an opening right there. Let's see what we get here. Alright, safe jump. GA just staying in the corner. Look at that guard damage. Oh,
yeah, she had to watch that.
Way out, trying to find an opportunity.
I think she was expecting to jump in the corner there, but you know the guard gauge was depleting. She had to try and do something there, but unfortunately, she chose the wrong option here. And now there's Elizabeth have to come in with a whole lot. He's got her work cut out for her here.
Now she
has looking at the OCV.
Elizabeth has a lot of bar, but
this isn't the Elizabeth of old though.
It is not. You very much have to be smart when you play nowadays.
Good throw.
You gotta bait them as opportunities, find good cross-ups. Oh, that might be it. Oh no, maybe that was nerves, but that was a free punish right there.
Seeing a lot of stand D usage here. Everyone's trying to make cancel that into a max mode or quick max or anything for that, but just gotta find a way to get in, put some damage, and get this rock out of the way. Dare I say it, a rock in the hard place.
Get out. Knocks it away. Nope, not gonna be that. Never mind, there it is.
That was good spacing there from VK, kind of expecting, you know, see what Shia was gonna do. Shia expecting a fireball with some sort of button to come out there with a flex there, but just far enough for the stand C into hard edge there, and that's gonna be game 1 there for VK.
Yeah, like I said before, I don't like calling sets before they're done, but that was not a good look.
It's still early
great for Violent King, not for Chie though.
It's still early though. You can see a chance to see what adjustments she can make going into the second match here.
Yeah, we can, you know, that's game 1, that's passed.
I don't know who it was.
Right now, Air Venom Strike is not gonna hit. Tries to go for a slide, gets hit with the fireball.
That's a good jump there from VK.
He's
Quick little hop.
Rocket Firm to really solid. Ooh, nice jump CD. Took the safe jump. Venom Strike, that's gonna get jumped over, and that's probably gonna be a dead king right there. Yep.
And player 2 clinches the first round.
As a King player myself, I understand the fireball recovery, you know, kind of like it, especially like on a heavy fireball. But some I was just a little bit like they made it faster for sure. I mean, they can make it faster for King too, right?
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, sweet.
And max range too. Still got a punch out of that far C.
Oh, that's gonna be big damage. Oh, it doesn't go for the follow-up. That looks like it might have been a drop right there.
You see Trey there,
Oh,
TD.
Now, oh, that is gonna get punished. Now, as good as this is already looking better than it was the last game, but I don't know.
That is true. The Rock will have less health coming into this final match here, but it's still all to do for Chie here.
All or nothing. You gotta work really hard. I do not envy this position out of any player, on any matchup, but against Violent Pain especially.
That's 2 times now she tried to Shadow Strike in the corner here, and VK just had the pressure to stuff it out here. Throws it back to the corner. Quick max, keep it safe.
Alright, play in the corner. VK just not letting Chi out of this corner, just making it stay there for her life.
She's got no bar.
Alright, safe jump set up. Not gonna land. Gonna get smashed out of that. And that's gonna be dabbled. VK extremely smart, a Barre 2A.
Know how to win. This is the person to ask. Winner!
VK is going to move on here to face Lokop win his quarterfinals, although I do not expect this will be the last that we will see from Chie.
It will probably not be the last we see from Chi.
She will go down to face, where is it? In here. I know how to read a bracket.
Next we got AR Robert versus Chavez.
So Chavez beat Juan KOF 2-0 to get here to this point, and Robert, if I'm not mistaken, was our champion from last week. Looking to defend his throne here.
I would not be sure about that, but I do know Robert from Samurai Showdown, where he had an amazing, I believe, Earthquake.
Earthquake, interesting.
Yes, I don't remember who Robert plays in this game, although I expect to see a lot of Shatter Strikes.
If I'm not mistaken, they should. Yeah, last week they were our champion.
Yep.
Interestingly enough, in the 4 weeks we've had so far, we have not had a defending champion. It's been someone new each week. If I remember correct, I believe the first week was... Oh goodness, do I remember?
I think Lokop?
You would remember better than me.
I think it was
believe it might have
Lokop,
been.
Lokop, Paco, and then Robert was last week. Still no grand final reset, though.
That's also very true. It's a point to make there. When the winner side from grand finals has won the tournament each time out here. We'll see that this time around, but...
And real quick, while we're waiting for Robert to get into the room, don't forget, we got that match arena right there. Currently sitting at $7.53. As a reminder, before it hits $50, top payout is... Or below $50, top payout is for first and second. Once we hit $50 and above, then third place also gets a payout. So if you want to see whoever gets third get some money, you know, maybe use some of those promo codes. That'll be nice. We got plenty. We got 40 left. That's what, like $10 right there?
Just about. And matter of fact, we're looking at bracket right now. It looks like we've got 40 people 40 people viewing tonight. So I mean, everyone who's watching who just donate to the match arena, we'd be sitting pretty here.
That's
Taking a look here myself. I see Sugar Bear in here, who we'll hear from later on tonight. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's pretty
Robert
easy.
played Shizu.
Let me actually make sure Robert's good.
Yeah, Robert did play Shizu Mario. Who am I thinking of? I think maybe Robert did play Earthquake at some point, and I'm just losing my mind.
Although speaking of Sam Show, when are they going to fix Hamaru, Ben? When is that happening?
I don't know.
Is that season 3?
I will tell you something. I will tell you something about how Mario in this game.
All right, what's up?
That character feels like he's one change away from being real fucking scary.
You think so?
Yes. I have been playing several strong Hamaru. That character is flawed right now, but has the potential to be really dumb.
So what's the one change you think that's holding him back right now?
Let's see. Like the one silver bullet change for Hamaru. I think it's gonna be either the speed of his normals or the recovery. Because right now, Hamaru has access to a lot of really strong tools with really strong reversal, really good range on his buttons, really powerful damage, really easy to confirm setups. But right now, his issue is that sometimes his stuff just loses this out due to the nature of the hurt boxes. So
Okay.
some tweaks to that might just completely come around.
You've got Chavez and Robert here in the room. Character selection is underway. We're gonna get our next match here up for you guys. Winners quarterfinals here at Madhouse Rumble number 4, KOF 15 edition. Interesting.
Athena Clark Terry versus Janae Cronin Luong. Yeah, she's a team top tier. Oh my lord.
I don't believe we've seen this team lineup from Chavez before, but Robert, I mean, to your point just there, like that is definitely I guess you could call it a mix of season 1 and season 2 top tiers now at this point.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I
Athena
think
Clark
there
Terry,
are some people I think who would argue that Cronin's still really strong. I know. I think
yes.
I think Xiaohai specifically is of the opinion that Cronin is still really strong.
Well, Xiaohai makes everyone look strong. I'm not sure if we've been just on Facebook because Xiaohai can do it. Because Xiaohai can do things to these characters. I don't think anyone else on this planet can.
Good confirm out of Robert up 2B. Now we have Athena. I feel like if anyone could run circles around Luong, Athena would be the character to do it. But we'll see if that works out. Nice block on the cross up.
It just gets thrown for it, though. No, we're good.
Gets thrown for trouble. Ooh.
Oh, no.
That's gonna hurt. That's probably no. It's not a dead. Walk on the cross again, but hit by the standing low.
Just under 40 seconds left, but she pretty much might as well be a be a healthy Luong with all that damage.
It's not full health. It's gonna be close.
Mission start.
Yeah, like a pixel.
Time to fight. Ready?
Now we do have the Clarkinator on. I have met many people that are not happy about the character.
But why could that be, Ben?
I don't know. Oh, the Shatter Strike! Confirm with the Shatter Strike. Good setup. Get people in the air, set the combo. No meter to sweeper afterwards, but it doesn't matter. Already down to half health on Clark.
Good jump D there from Chavez. So gets caught low. Probably going to capitalize on that. Keep him in the corner now.
Alright. Sets up a process thing.
And the trade won't work out in Robert's favor.
Making people angry and being like a strong character, and then immediately he just dies.
I mean, you were right, though. He made Robert angry, though. So I guess mission accomplished.
Now we have Terry with 4 bars. Terry's an amazing anchor, especially with those 4 bars. You can turn any punch into an extremely scary scenario.
And this is a Terry that's been nerfed, too. This isn't the same Terry from Season 1 back in the terror days of VRT.
Now, Chavez has Robert in the corner. This is exactly where Terry wants to go. He can start cranking out that guard damage, running mixed up with EX crash shoot.
Another cross up, couple crush C's. Ooh, missed space though on the burn knuckle.
Not quite space correctly. And we got a reverse where we got Chavez in the corner. Burn knuckle, mid space. Ooh,
Wow,
Shatter Strike.
that was at the farthest range it could have possibly been, too. Does she have the longest CD? Is it her as a hider? That dead? Oh my god, it was. Holy crap.
I can't say off the top of my head, but if it's not her, then it's pretty close.
Your opponent in that match.
It is definitely one of the longest.
And that was a good recognition there from Robert, to know the level 1 goes through the fireball there to take advantage of that and kind of just blitz through it. And now the one with an OCV here.
Looking amazing forever. Are we gonna see team change?
Yeah, he's gonna swap.
Alright. So let's see what we're working with this time. Tim, you're in Chavez's shoes.
Okay.
What do you go for?
If I'm dealing with Luong, like specifically, I think I want a character that would kind of attach.
We're gonna see Ramon.
You know what? Whatever I was gonna say, it did not have
Wasn't
Ramon in my
that?
picture. I would have thought maybe like a Joe or maybe a Niyori or a Kyo at that point, but Ramon was not the. And we see the total order swap too here, and the swap from Robert switching Luong to mid here. So we're gonna have Terry and Janae kick it off first, and then 2 characters who arguably do better the later on in the team. So I'm curious to see what the switch is for this.
I would have said multiple characters. Ramon would not have been one of them. I'm gonna be honest.
Uh-huh.
Round 1. Ready?
Maybe it's a comfort thing. Maybe Chavez just has that killer strength with one, but we'll see once we get to that one. If we get to that one. This carry might just let it go. We never know.
Good tech there from Robert. Good low block.
Ooh, nice 2B, 214A. Good dive kick. Sweep. Oh my lord.
Overhead on the far end.
Running the B&A game. This character is so hard to fight.
So Ben, let me ask you, as our resident old game player, do you prefer this version of Janae, or do you prefer Gurogane?
Gurogane is a whole other monster. But
Good
we're
meter combo
actually
there.
Already looking pretty good for that. Well, we were looking good for that. Oh,
That's just a pixel.
That's all Airy could need. One good jump in or 5C, and that's a dead Janae.
Has half a bar.
What's the mix?
Good tech there from Robert. Ooh, good call to use behind there to get over the EX fireball there from Robert. But 20 seconds left, and I gotta get a whole lot of work back. You get a whole lot of health back here, so this is should be easy pickings here for Ramon. Which maybe that was the counterplay. It was something specific for the wall. Having said that, just runs right into the rolling here, jumps in, gets caught by the EX.
EX hint in is airy. You gotta be careful about that. Guard cancel, get out of the corner. Ooh, nice.
Good play.
In there. Dive kick. No confirm on that. Nice throw. Oh!
Good call out.
He's gonna get the most health back that Chavez can, but I don't know if this is gonna be enough to do it long. But we'll see, you know? Maybe Chavez is there, I'm up here. You know, he's got the sauce, maybe.
Ready, go!
Good low confirm. Spin the bar. Now gonna keep it the same. Oof. So remember when Ramon didn't work?
Never KOF, yes.
Not gonna work out here. The jump C is gonna do it there for Robert.
Really didn't pan out. So we'll see if the Clarkinator can bring this out.
Anchor Clark coming in just shy of 3 bars here.
Now, I don't know if you know, but Clark notoriously does not have amazing meter damage.
It's definitely hard to when everything scales off of the command grab, which is already scaled to begin with. I think it probably is better, maybe I like more of a point or a mid situation where you kind of just, get a couple grabs here and there, but that's something not what you want to see if you're Clark. Gets caught low again in the corner here. One more touch, it will be death.
Yeah, this is a one-touch scenario for Robert. This could be the game, but that's not much.
Ooh.
Goes for a pretty spicy setup. Unfortunately, Robert just doesn't fall for it.
I like the idea though in the concept, use the step, go in showers, right, try to catch him pressing the button and stuff, right, but
yeah, I like that call out, but it was a hard commitment. That being said, great stuff from both of our players right now. Hopefully we see them later on in the tournament again.
And we're going to take a quick switch over to the other losers quarter match we'll have on stream, which will be Paco versus First Force.
Ooh, we got Paco. Now that is a name. So I am not familiar with First Force personally. Maybe if I see their team, I'll remember something, but the name doesn't ring a bell. And Paco, that's a name that I think needs almost no introduction.
But for those of us who are joining in for the first time, who may need just a small introduction, what would you say to them?
So, Paco plays. I don't remember Paco's North Combat, but Paco is an amazingly strong player. Constantly comes to America from Mexico, and just fucking steals all of our money. Let me put some names out for you. Let me see if I can remember some names. CEO. I want to say Kumite in Tennessee. Evo. All tournaments that Paco has done amazing at.
Looking at
we're dealing with literal Evo talent on screen.
That's what's one of the fun things about about Madhouse so far is, again, you know, we have players and talents. You know, you would see at top eights at majors, you know, the world over, where they are right here online, just in your, you know, in the comfort of your own home. You're watching here on Twitch. We appreciate that, you know. Look, I mean, find better KOF. Not to bite on Tasty Steve here, but I dare you. I dare you to find me better KOF.
I had a train of thought. I completely lost it.
Dang. It happens, though.
That happens with the best of us.
So unfortunately, as we wait for First Force to pop in here, take a quick look around the rest of the bracket. Unfortunately, Lokop had the DQ tonight, so we won't see him tonight. Reno is sitting on winners semifinals. We're gonna play Robert here, but Paco's in. Characters getting switched up here, and we're gonna just keep it rolling.
Alright, so I don't fully remember Paco's team off the top of my head. I remember Luong.
No, the Luong is definitely there.
First Force, a name I'm not too familiar, so we'll see what their team is. That being said, I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a chance to come by here.
Andy, Robert, Angel.
Yeah, that is the team. We'll see the point on Hell, if I remember correctly, the mid Robert, and then maybe the anchor Andy.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how much you played against Andy. This character is the definition of all you need to win.
Nothing will stop this show.
Andy is not a character with gimmicks. Andy is not a character with absurd mix. But in return, he has got extremely strong fundamentals tools. If you are a solid fundamental players, this character will take you to victory.
Not my characters that will take you to victory, though. We got anime girl Akuma here on. I made that joke too many times. I want to continue to make that joke, but
we have one of my personal sleep paralysis demons, Yuri Sakazaki.
She's so strong. She can do it all. How does she do this? What were they cooking? Cooking over cooking Ryu.
Now, every time I look at this character on screen, I'm like, what am I looking at?
You're looking at Mix. You're looking at a blender. That's what she is. She was traded by Nest to put you in a blender.
Well, whatever she's doing right now, it's not working out great. Yuri Cooper in the corner, throws out the roll. Good option. Now,
good jump.
First Force moving across the screen with Ano. I blinked. What happened?
I ain't gonna answer for you, man. I'm just as confused as you are sometimes. Went for the air throw again.
Oh, yeah.
Catch low.
Now, while we were talking, this doesn't seem to be the game, and we're also getting close to time. Only about 10 seconds left.
He's gonna find a way to get in.
Right now, First Force is live advantage.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a quick confirm out of Paco. Gonna bring us to the mid for First Force. Now we got the matchup is gonna get a divorce happening.
Robert Garcia, Yuri Sakazaki, both heirs to their respective misfortunes and
Dragon Punch on the nice air-to-air catch. Nice conformance to air grab too.
Every time we see Paco's Yuri, it's usually just a lot of air grab nonsense.
Oh, this might actually be death for Robert. This is gonna hurt. Oh no!
The air fireball there at the end. Throws himself in the corner. Dive kick.
Oh, dive kick. Unfortunately, not gonna land. He's gonna get punished for it. And we're on the path to an OCV for Paco.
That's par for the course, especially for his Yuri. Like, his Luong is terrifying enough already, but his Yuri is probably just as scary, maybe if not more here. But First Force is coming in with his Andy fully stocked at 5 bars here.
That's a fully stocked bar. Nothing behind that bar he doesn't need. He can cook whatever he wants. And just cruising the zone out right now. Not a bad option. Fury solo and out, but that's gonna hurt.
Got too visible with the fireball timing there. He gets caught, with the jump in. That was so much health gone. That was half of his health off of one bad fireball.
Paco decided to spin the meter there. Personally, I approve that choice because it's pulling to anchor anyway. any damage is good. The more you tax this character, it doesn't matter if Yuri goes out.
Jumps on the fireball.
At this point, it doesn't matter if First Force manages to get the dude out of here. It's gonna be a rough mid-round anyway. That's gonna be barely above half health, I think, for First Force.
Mm-hmm. Kept it under 30 seconds here. That was good for Paco to kind of waste the clock here to play to his advantage. Now Isa's going to come in with... I think she might be able to kill off of this? Off of one touch?
If she can, it's going to be now,
jumping on the fireball is not going to help him, though.
Oh, yeah, that fireball's doing a lot of work. Oh, that might actually be death right there.
No, with instant overhead. Saving some bars.
Pulls out the DP. Nice, and it's going to be game 1 for Paco.
And interesting, you know, the First Force had all that bar stocked up and, you know, didn't use much of it, if anything, really.
I don't want to speculate on what's going on in First Force's head. Maybe they were looking for Dragon Punch at the climax. Maybe they were just looking for that one confirmed that would get the kill. I don't know. I can't say what's going on in First Force's brain. But the second game coming in, you know, hopefully First Force really starts lighting a fire, really starts bringing it home.
Round 1.
Running right back here, no character swap, no order swap, anything like that here. Yeah, honestly, I think the game plan now is for First Force is to get rid of this Yuri.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The odd hell was doing pretty solid, so I don't think he should have put that.
The CD into the corner. EX fireball. Why does she do that much damage, man? I ask Cambosa all the time, why does she do that much damage? This is unfair. I'm telling Taco.
In the same position last game, First Force got pretty close to killing that Yuri.
Scott some of this bar, though, I feel, to kind of get more downs on the board.
You could also argue at this point that with this much health left, First Force's goal is just to do as much damage to Yuri as possible. Try and get her down so that way it's an easier job for Robert and Andy. Once again, on health moving. Doesn't quite do the same damage this game she did last game, but just like last game, she's gonna get Yuri down a lot of time, so she's not gonna get a lot of that health back.
Mm-hmm. Sitting pretty just under 3/4, more like about 5/6. That had to be missing for there on the shadow strike there, and that's unfortunate for First Force. And half of his health is gone just off of that.
Oh, that's so bad.
Good jump back D. Try to slide on the fireball.
Yuri is doing so much different on that.
She just does it all. How can she do all this? How can she do this? Why isn't she Mr. Karate, Ben? Answer that for me. Why can't she be Mr. Karate?
We got time, bro, too.
Coming in with 3.5 bar here, slight trade. Wow, wake up DP immediately into the cancel here. With the DP back.
DP climax. This is gonna hurt. Oh my lord. So scary on Adrian when you can turn a reversal climax, do that much damage. Now we might see Yuri get taken out again.
We just saw back to back wake up DP into super. One from Paco. Response from First Force. Response back from Paco.
Although we're talking now, that might... Ooh. And there it is. That is 2-0 for Paco.
If you want to know how to win, this is the
that was a good call there from Paco to just, you know, throw the fireball here, maybe kind of expecting a button, you know, from First Force, and Paco's gonna move on 2-0 here, which seemed to have just been the flavor of the night. All the matches we've had so far have all been 2-0s.
We have been seeing some very, very strong performances out of a lot of our players. Just complete 2-0s. We've been seeing OCVs. Some incredible talent on display.
It's like a speedrunner bracket tonight. I mean, y'all gotta calm down. We got more KOF to play out here.
Oh lord, I think we're already in top 8 on winner's side.
We are. It's been 45 minutes. Incredible. But hey, that's what's available for you here at the Madhouse Rumble KO 15 edition here. Hosted every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time potentially subject to change. We'll keep you posted on that regard here. Hosted by Cambosa, and I'm one of your commentators tonight, Hall Monitor Justice, joined by the smooth blade criminal himself. And we're glad you stick around with us.
Yep.
Although, if your soul still burns, you can check out Madhouse Rumble SoulCalibur VI edition here, hosted every Monday at 7 p.m. on this exact same channel. And we're going to have our next match, which will be Paco and Violent Kane. And again, you could go to Combo Breaker or CEO or Evo or anything like that and see these two in top 8 here.
I could see this being grand finals at almost any major. So this is major grand finals level talent.
Both our players are here, and then again, these are two players who know each other quite well. You know, both as they've met before here in Madhouse, and just again, grand finals, winners finals, losers finals. You know, top 8s of tournaments. You know, the world over. But they're right here for you all tonight. BK sticking with the same team from before. Paco, I believe the same thing he played last week too, when he ran into
I did not know Paco was running Yashiro.
Every so often.
I never noticed. I was so focused on
It's
Yuri.
about to be a
Every so often he brings out the Yashiro. He did it last week, if I'm not mistaken. But again, to your point though about two focus on the demon in the front more than the demon in the back.
Yeah. All right, so
round
this
one.
is
Ready?
it's
Go!
gonna be a hard game to start. These are both such incredible players. And okay, we gotta start.
Good throw.
All right, we've already got Yuri in the corner. That charge fireball out of Yuri so hard to contest.
You think you can jump over it, but you recover in time, and you try to jump over it at the wrong spacings.
Now we're seeing a good start from Paco. Incredible movement, incredible anti-air, good jumping. Ooh, that's a
Yes, command grab here. Big opportunity to BK put some damage on.
No!
Exciting bout from round one.
We just see a wake up out of Paco, taking out the first character for Violent Kane. And then we have Yo Kusanagi versus Yuri Sakazaki.
I'm gonna ask you I can't even say controversial, but just a question. Oh no! I had a punch with the DP. Was gonna eat some damage in return for it here.
It's already almost half right there.
How could she does this? Why? How could she do this much damage?
This character hurts.
What is in the barbecue over there? No,
Is this gonna kill? Is this dead? No, okay.
Good roll
that
there.
might be dead. This character notoriously does a hell of damage.
The pick him on the grab there. Goes low. Yes, DPs through the Rekka.
Through the low, through the gap. And that's gonna be anchor already for Violent Games.
This Yuri is putting in so much work for Paco here. It's ridiculous.
Now this is an incredibly unconventional, and that actually might be Yuri right out of the gate right there. Now, BK got Yuri out of here, but he does have to shoot through Isla and Yashiro with no bar.
He's got to play this
Barely
pinpoint.
above half a bar. This is going to be a brutal fight. CD.
Oh no, but drops the DP pickup.
There's a throw punish. Try and get whatever you can. Doesn't get jump CD.
Good 2C there from Paco. Doesn't get the low pickup there from Violent Kane.
Trying to zone out with fireballs. US fireball, not the best in the world, but it does its job. Alright, nice pick on the throw. Jump CD. Isla already below half health. That might
to the
actually
taco.
go.
Oh no, but try to wait on option on wake up here. It's going to eat all this damage for it. Again, the reset of the paint can.
Now this is one touch for both players, and that's gonna be it. Paco's gonna take game one off of Violent Kane.
Paco got the one touch there.
Worldwide legend.
But it was looking real close there for a minute. That Yuri, for like a good two combos there was, He's guessed right on offense both times here on over Paco.
So that was a lot cleaner than previous sets we've seen tonight. Much more even. I can see VK turning around, getting us to a game 3, but after that first game, it looks like VK is going to be so clean.
Ready, go!
It's an interesting, I guess, composition in a way to kind of have, well, you would think that, the Yashiro or the Issa would maybe be as, I guess it would be bigger problems, to deal with before, but as you see, this Yuri's about to break his guard gates here. Good throw from VK, has to find some way to alleviate the pressure.
Unfortunately, Yuri was forged in the depths of hell. VK already around half health.
Half health could be death, though, against Yuri, you gotta remember. Gotta find a way in here. CD trade. CD trade again.
If you think Brock's gonna, if VK thinks Brock's gonna die, these CD trades aren't bad for Rock, because Yuri is such a problem bad. Even sacrificing Rock to get Yuri out of here is a big deal.
Went for the EX hard edge.
I don't know if that next move was necessary, but gets Rock out of there anyway.
I mean, he'll get a bar back even if Yuri, doesn't make it past this round. So I think it's probably a worthy spin, but maybe a little bit questionable in some regards. But I don't think Paco's gonna mind too much. Guard gates just getting smaller and smaller.
Now, Kyo does have the tools he needs to get Yuri out of here. Let's see if VK can do it. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
That should be dead. He doesn't drop.
Yep, that is dead. Yuri's already looking better for VK. It's gonna be. I think we're right. Yeah, we're pretty much at an even game here right now. Playing the full screen game. Isla trying to find an opportunity to get in, maybe get his health down a little bit. Play at that range. Skill had trouble. Run up throw. Runs the mix. Ooh, nice back out of there.
That would have to be like frame perfect on it too. Gets the cross up.
Ooh, goes for the reset. Doesn't quite land it. Amazing block out of VK.
Ooh, went for the up to try to punch or something here. He's gonna eat all the damage in return for it though.
That's gonna hurt. Ooh.
I thought that would have killed.
It's also kick range. We get the Paco turn his run, but also
put a jump in from VK there. How much bar is he gonna spend though is the question.
Oh, the whip that was almost dead. Throws the roll, and VK already is anchored. That's a set point for Paco.
He's gonna come in here just a little bit over half health there. The Jordy's gonna come in with just shy of 4.5 bars here. We saw what the Jordy did just last game. Quick max.
That's more than enough to kill anything.
Gotta find a hit though. Wasted that bar there inadvertently. Probably had to confirm there, but at least quick max keep himself safe over it. Still doable for sure, though. I'm sure he's gonna be missing those 2 bars later on though.
Going up straight there. Probably get dead. Yep, right there.
Simple as you like. Just make it. Spin the bar, guarantee the kill. Gotta get all that health back here. Gonna have a slight bar deficit, but I don't think he's gonna mind.
Alright, now, anchor to anchor. Light meter advantage for light meter jump. The both these characters extremely explosive, extremely capable of throwing out. Nice put off some VK.
Throws him out the rush punch there. Scum Gale.
This is gonna hurt. There's the reset, save some setup, jump TD. And so, oh, that might be it.
Yeah, that's it.
Game 3.
VK said, no, I will not go softly into this night.
Amazing EO reaction out of Violent Maid. Still really close. Paco could still take that game 3. It could still go either way. We're going to get a member selection.
Is he going to put the Wong back in?
We're going to see the Wong. I, for some reason, remember Paco playing Mai, although I might have ringworms.
I think Yeah, might be brainworms there. Although,
yeah,
it's Luong, yeah. Where's he place her though is the question. Puts her at point.
And then puts Yuri at anchor. I actually kind of like this decision because Yuri was doing so much work. You might want to position there. She's your last line of defense.
And she was doing all that for only like what, half a bar, 1 bar combos max. Can you imagine her now with 5 bars?
She is. I don't think her extremely high bar combos are much more damaging than her normal stuff, but also she's got such good EX boosts that like just spinning that bar on the EX is really good. But we have Long versus Rock. In my experience, I don't like this matchup with Rock. I find it very annoying, but that might just be a Luong problem.
It might be a Luong problem. Like, I'm not, like seriously, she's got her range on her 2B's ridiculous. You gotta check herself from so far away. Her overhead's deceptively strong. For as slow as you think it may be. The pinwheel, yeah, it's to your point. And cross-ups do everything about it here. And the bar, yep. Tap the damage on.
Yeah, when we were talking about this matchup, it's already almost done. Oh, but that's a good confirm out of VK. Send the mid-screen, fireball. Safe you don't get a safe jump out of that mid-screen like you used to. Ooh, nice cross up. Nice
good DP.
It's DP. DP'd on the other side, by the way. If you don't know, there is no cross-cut DP in KOF. You have to Dragon Punch on the other side.
Went for the overhead there, but it was a quick stand A from
really
from Luong, from Paco.
Yeah, that was a really good at a rock, all things considered.
Mm-hmm. Gives us Luong down just under 200 health here. It's much more manageable to kind of to take here.
Now, DK, long screen, full screen. We also saw him whipping some weapons there that actually was building a meter, which you can do in this game. It doesn't build you much. You go a little bit off the second. Oh my lord, stuffs out the Shatter Strike. Unfortunate, that's a wasted bar. And we're at pretty much even now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as close to even as you can get.
It's a minuscule bar advantage there for Paco, but DK kind of looking for this cross-up jump B here for Kyo. Flip of the 2C.
Now, Isla, again, very good at playing a range that just outside the range Kyo wants to play at. Ooh, good confirm.
And it. Did you cancel?
Alright, we're gonna see a Roach and Agilus. Alright, that's already a half health on Isla. Gets the throw. Enter half. Throws out. Get out of that corner. You don't want to be in there. Throws again.
Ooh. No, pick up. Spin the climax.
What an amazing pickup. Doesn't go for climax, just goes for 2 level 2. Such a good easy meter. Such amazing meter from Seattle Pocket right?
EX command grab.
Really close.
This is match point for player 1.
Gonna call it out, and now we got Anchor Yuri versus Yo, and if Paco gets through that, it's gonna be good.
Looking much better for this third game
not
here.
a position I envy, but also Paco's Yuri was so strong. And yep, there it is. That's a perfect right there.
6 seconds. That's all it took.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't envy that position, but Paco's Yuri has been so strong tonight that like really it doesn't matter. Alright, playing the KOF game, hopping around, but keeping open. Get up, finds it. You get a T-full combo here. Air throw. Almost half health already. Doesn't have a lot of meter, but right now it doesn't look like Yuri really needs that much. Ooh,
Top of the cross up.
That's going to be really close to death. One more touch out of Paco, that's all Paco needs.
Good TP there from VK, just to help him get off and create some space. Set! Oh my goodness.
That is 2-1 for Paco.
That was a nail biter.
That was an
Keeping up with
amazing
the
stat.
matchup.
I love it. Both those plays. Really good.
And Paco right now is making his claim, saying, "I want to be the first repeat. I want to be the first multi-champion here for Madhouse Rumble."
It looks like that might be the case.
And next up, we're gonna have AR Robert and Reno for the other half of winter semifinals. Reno, who is streaming his run, if you'd like to go pop off or check his point of view.
Now, we saw Robert earlier in the night. I don't believe we saw Reno tonight.
Reno runs double Yashiro Ash, and
oh my lord!
In the first week, if I'm not mistaken, first or second week, you know, he's very capable of doing the Ash combos.
Oh, the I don't wash my balls shell.
Ooh!
Call back to that.
I'm sure Reno's a very hygienic man and takes
sure
care of
is.
himself just fine.
I'm sure he is. I just had a little bit of energy. Yep.
And I absolutely hate you for it. But that tweet was so dumb.
Listen,
dumb, but so funny.
I see double Yashiro. That's literally all I can think of now.
Terrible. But no, but Reno, he runs the double Yashiro Ash combos, and that Ash, you know, again, the Twitter clips, you know, of Ash, you know, quick max, you know, install super, then you're dead. Reno can and has done that multiple times before. So if we get to anchor Ash and he's got, you know, 3 or 4 bars, watch out. Your next straight hit could be death.
Ooh, Now, if you're not familiar with Orochi Yashiro, this character is very silly.
That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
Red kick.
What we're gonna do, combo is gonna hurt. Alright, so we got Reno in the corner. Nice call on the hop of the 5P. Reno actually doing an amazing job of playing. He's gonna get hit, lane recovery, quick guarded, really close to death. Reversal grab. That should be a super
He's gonna spend it. Okay, Reno never has any problem swinging the bar on that.
But set up a safe jump. Ooh, nice. Man, you just bring that out from the claws of the feet.
Robert Cronin coming in here at the second position. He's like,
ooh, and classic Cronin moment, I think.
oh, did you jump? Oh, you're dead now.
Cronin classic. Now the other Yashiro.
Fourth from Robert. That stand B from Yashiro, it's just a good button. It's quick, does decent damage, you know, kind of checks people trying to approach too far here.
We're already back in the corner.
And you see Robert kind of, you know, just backing away from it too. Maybe trying to wear of the rush punch there from Yashiro.
Be trying to get phased and look for that DP. Ooh, nice low contender.
Get the safe near this, but EX wake up.
Oh, that's another Conan moment right there.
Yeah, there's no problem just throwing out these buttons here, knowing that any one of these is going to be dispelled death for Reno. He's got to watch his guard gauge though.
Reno playing with no fear guard crush. That's going to be.
Has 3 bars.
This is a Joshua corner confirm. Actually, this is going to be insanely painful.
Is that dead? Oh my god.
Player 1 needs a miracle.
That was nuts. That was nuts. Off of the guard break too?
I respect the patience out of Robert, realizing that you only had 1 hit.
Who's going to take the win?
And now we have an anchor to anchor match. We completely missed that second game. It was 1 DP and none. We got 2-bar Ash. I don't quite think this is enough to kill, but it's gonna hurt.
2 bars win duel with a quick max.
Quick max, and suddenly it's a gun game.
Let's try to set up for 3. He's almost there already here. Once that
And
3rd
also,
bar is there.
It's also looking like Reno might not even need these combos because Reno's just making all the right reads, getting these small hits in. Why do you go down to half health? Oh no!
What a setup.
Oh,
Good block on the Saka there. Maybe spin the bar. The threat's not slightly averted now. Set up. Good block there from Robert.
Now, we've been talking big game about Ash's big combos, but right now, doesn't it think Reno needs them? Reno just making every single right decision neutral, just constantly getting the small hits. Alright, sends out the ball.
Check, yep. The roll missed the goal, changed up the timing there on the option there for Robert here. Reno's gonna take game 1.
Impressive game 1 out of him.
I want to see the Ash combo though.
I do.
I want to see the Ash combos.
Every
Reno.
time Ash is on screen, it's like, where's the Ash combo?
He's done it. He will do it. It's just a matter of time.
Every character in that should be asking, where's the Ash combo?
Where's the Ash combo? What the Ash doing?
Also, speaking of impressive, oh my lord, not gonna be super. How is Robert this slow already? I think that's, yeah, oh my god. That's perfect?
Ben, that was 14 seconds. It was more like 8, more like 12 when he actually got the combo started. Everything is going Reno's way right now. There's no way.
Oh my.
This dude's insane. I love it.
Lord. What am I looking at?
It catches the roll again!
Do not double perfect here.
One more setup is dead.
Reno, please. Oh my god.
Well, avoids the perfect, but
Oh.
Reno is steamrolling right now.
Oh my god.
18 seconds
What
again
is
on the
this
clock
insanity?
gone.
The absolute brains on this dude.
Robert Diori coming in, 3.5 bars here. He's got a literal mountains in front of him here. Delayed Rekka. EX Gumgale.
Gumgale gonna get a combo. This is probably a better.
Just think it's no way though. It said he had to spend all of that on the point character. But no problem there for Reno to spend some bar though. Take every bit extra credit you can get right now. Below 40 seconds here. He's not gonna get that full health back. Oh my god. Just shy of getting that last bar.
Oh my. Okay, I thought that was good.
That's twice in a row he went for the EX Gumgale, and Reno jumped it both times of it, and Reno's going to OCB for game 2 here to move on to winners finals to go off the face against Paco.
That was some freakish performance out of Reno right there.
Both of the good grief. That was actually insane. Reno,
he's a freak.
He's insane. Genetic freak, built different. How does he do it? How can I be more like Reno?
I'm gonna see that in my nightmares tonight. Trying to get a good sleep, I'm gonna see that OCV.
You're gonna see his Yashiro, is going. Just seeing just ground slams over and over. But we're going to move on now to loser's side bracket. First up on stream, we're going to have El Chavez and Peros and Lag. Next up will be Juan KOF and Babushas. We're going to continue on through loser's side. Again, thank you everyone for joining us here. Madhouse Rumble.
Is this bracket going to be done before?
That'd be insane if it was before 8. I think it might be done before 9.
Yeah, probably before 9. I'm not before 8. If it is before 8, it's going to be good.
We'll have to figure out the timing to swap in our third commentator for tonight here, but in the meanwhile, hey Ben, I don't know what we're gonna see next now at this point. After that last match, I'm so shook. I don't know what to expect anymore.
I'm so surprised. Let's see. We got Athena, Clark, Terry versus Nako, Kim, and Whip. I don't know about you, but I feel like Athena's not fun for Nako.
I can see that, but at the same time, I mean, she can't throw any fireballs here. Because either Mama Haha's going to come in, try to snipe her on recovery frames, or Nakaru can just send it back at her. But to be fair, Athena can too.
I also feel like we're going to see a lot of people just moving across the screen.
Yeah, so he's going with a lot of bird hops, a lot of
lot of
Phoenix
teleports.
arrows, a
Yeah.
lot of teleports.
Yeah, a lot of teleports. A lot of knockout cars. It's just gonna be two characters moving across the screen at supersonic speed.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Round start teleport. Oh, I love it.
Ooh.
No pickup low from Caro.
Alright, nice jump CD. Cross up. Good confirm.
I think Zero's not plus being on the spacing and timing of it.
This is... Oh no. Are we gonna get a stun or is that just death?
I think
It's gonna be death.
Shobu Adi, player 2.
rolls around the bird, but runs right into the stand B. Gonna get all that health back here for Pero. That the Athena has not worked out super strong for Chavez before, and I do kind of wonder if maybe they'll swap to the Ramona early or.
Ooh, nice knockout there. Bird cling, 2-8 out. Alright, we're seeing Clark Gaming.
Seeing a lot, and also a lot of punishes from Pero with Nakaru, and she's one of those characters.
Alright, then we're gonna see good old Clark shenanigans.
That's the step, stay in her face. Good roll.
Alright.
The X mount. Super? No, keep him safe. I like the hop back there. Ooh, that was so close.
Yeah. Oh no.
Just slightly too far away there for the command grab there for Chavez. Having Mamahaha take the guard point for it here, bait him into taking it. Oof.
Now this is already not great for Clark.
The heavy version still stays out a little bit longer there. Chavez not finding a way through it.
Now this is not impossible for Clark. That being said,
Not impossible.
It's not impossible, but every hit is gonna hurt. You know, every single hit, you're gonna be running the meter on tip. At this point, literally, it does not matter if I was gonna say it doesn't matter if Nako gets another hit. This is already good. But right now, it looks like Nako might just be the death of carry.
It's a good roll away there.
This is so close to skipping for carry.
Ooh! Get something.
This is such an uphill climb.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Such an uphill climb for carry. Not easy. Chavez. Harold's playing safe. Gets his throw.
You know, it never occurred to me that that you could do
never
power
thought
dunk after Buster Wolf like that. That's insane. So that much I know. So, again, that's why I'm a commentator though. So
Yeah, that's why they're there and we're here. Just doing Terry shenanigans, constantly cringing that guard bar. I like Harold's gameplay.
that's
Not enough to kill, but
dead.
this is chip range. Harold just playing it safe, trying to find that one hit, and there it is. The far A catches the hop. Gonna be
This is just the start.
game one for Pero.
Worldwide legend.
He's just throwing out that normal. You're gonna run into it at some point, and truth be told, we did. Look at them pearly whites.
Look at him, by the way.
What a guy. He's gonna swap the order.
Okay.
Is he gonna put maybe Terry first, like we saw last time for Chavez?
I'm personally not a huge fan of Terry Point, but you know, again, I'm not the one playing.
Yep. Terry Point, Athena mid, Clark Anchor here. We saw this swap last time. Last time he swapped out Athena for Ramon here. Try to pass the Luong for Paco, but for Juan KOF, excuse me.
I could see this being better than Athena for Nako, for Terry. I could see this being a better matchup as Terry than Athena is, you know?
But we see the order swap off from Pero throwing Kim up first now.
Okay. Alright, good hit. On Getsun. Alright. Now, Chavez is already close to death. That being said, Chavez has been doing okay damage with Terry. Oh, big
Takes out the
punish.
DP, but just a throw punish. We can't take another DP.
Can't take another
Pero knows it.
One knuckle, that's gonna get punished. That's a big carry. I don't remember if that's a better position than it was at the start. I think it is.
Well, so compared to last game, you know, Nakaru was up point there and had a lot more health going up against the Athena and against the Clark.
Ooh. Gonna get thrown into the corner. You don't want to be here. Minnie just roll out. Amazing use of the air bun got an arrow. Ooh, confirmed.
And it.
Oh,
Doesn't go for the follow-up. Good throw. Just catches some spacing there from Pero. Went for the EX command grab.
But I guess just not close enough, or maybe still a hit ton, or block ton, excuse me. And like that, we're at point and anchor. This might be a Kim OCV. Kim has 2 bars, more than enough to get by here. Nice splash kick.
Catches the jump off of nothing here. How much is he going to spend for it? EX Rekka again. No, goes for the follow-up.
Oh my lord. Look at that damage. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Yo, that might be it. Never mind.
Ooh, anything will do it,
Yeah,
yep.
yep. Oh my lord.
Mr. Coughlin.
What a solid performance. That's crazy. That's
That-
really good.
That Kim put in the most work. OCV here for Pero is going to move on. He's going to face Violent Kane up here next.
So let me check on the bracket. Whew.
And while he checks on bracket here, if you're just joining us, welcome along to Madhouse Rumble KO 15 edition, week number 4. We are still at it, bringing here some great KO for you guys here tonight, hosted by Cambosa. I'm Hall Monitor, joined by the smooth brain criminal himself. And since you're here watching, what I need all of you to do is go on and type exclamation match Reno in chat here, because we're only at $7.78 here, and we want to make sure these players get paid out here. It costs no money from you. All you gotta do is just, press a claim clo, and then bam, you're set.
So next up we have Juan KOF versus Babushas. Now I don't believe we've seen Juan KOF yet tonight, but
Not
that's
tonight.
another absurdly powerful player.
That's the winner of Texas Showdown KOF.
I don't remember if Juan is still playing Gato. I hope he is, because that Gato is sweet.
At least last time we saw him, he was not playing Gato. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Well, let's see what other peak characters can be playing. All right, Janae, Yo, Iori.
Interesting team here from Babushas. Clark, Yamazaki, Yashiro.
That's also a very strong team.
We're gonna get right into it here. We are on the losers round 3 here. Essentially, our losers top 8 with the amount of players we have here and stuff, right? Not surprised on the order there from Juan KOF. But I'm curious what the point Clark's gonna do against Kyo here. TV can't find a way to,
I think he's gonna
command
do
grab through these.
Just a thought.
Maybe once or twice,
Alright.
Moving to Frankensteiner, I like it.
Ooh, jump seat. Hooks. Babushas in the corner. Babushas jumps out of the corner and gets started for trouble.
Good stuff, Sierra, from Babushas is kind of keeping Juan in check. Credit card shop doing a lot of work for him. Machine gun blow.
Oh no, Machine Gun Blow does not give a hard knockdown like it does for Rob. Okay. Now, this was at the start looking, well, never mind. I was going to say it was looking better for me than wrong. One turned that around really quick.
Oh, we just got 2 bars though here. That's dead,
Oh yeah, that's a dead kill.
Bar gonna be
Kill!
Oh my goodness.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, scared the life out of me.
Alright, Yori versus Clark. Ooh, Goosey, anti-air, great, in Yori's favor. Nice jump to the, this is chip range. Oh my lord.
Frankensteiner? Attack any damage you can tack on will do for it.
Alive. How is every single hit out of this Clark is gonna be so bad for one. Oh no.
Yeah, zoom out?
Oh,
Level
no,
1?
not back in the corner.
Oh my god.
No, please, not like this.
That's dead.
Oh no. Oh my lord. Look at, he's dead, that's a ghost.
He pointed to the health bar. He said, look at that. I've got none of it left.
Ow.
Dog, that's insane. Juan already down to the anchor here.
Right.
Has to be reeling after that.
Okay,
That's
that
dead,
is
yeah.
dead. Do not, okay, yeah, do not let that happen.
Unfazed by the previous 2 rounds here. One able to respond here, but good grief. Yamazaki coming in 2 bars here.
Oh my god, green hair Yamazaki?
Try not to new die, you know. EX Harrier.
Oh, I know this combo. Ooh, goes to the setup. Ooh, overhead. Already really close to Dr. Yamazaki. This much meter on Janae, and he hits that.
And there it is. Like you called it. Yep. You need the OTG Fireball afterwards. And he's going to get all that health back here, too. He's going to have, although, 4 bars on a Joker Yamazaki. Shout out to Dino Core and chat. I like that.
Now we got the 4-bar Yashiro. You know, there are Geneva conventions against 4-bar Yashiro.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is that a war crime?
Yeah, it's punishable.
CD
Jump
trade.
with the Yashiro button.
Good guard cancel blowback. Kind of keep Janae in the corner. Good roll, but
Oh, good block. That might. That, oh, it's not. Hold on, man. No,
That's
it's dead.
got that second bar just in time. And, ooh.
Damn, what an amazing game.
Especially from that Clark from Babushas here. You saw it. You were right here with me.
I was stunned.
He had no health
I could not
and
believe
brought
my
that
eyes.
all the way back.
Wait, why did it match? Oh, it's side switch, I guess.
Select members.
Interesting. But if I'm Babushas right now, I'm certainly happy to be feeling myself after that match. That was something.
Alright.
No carriage swap, no order swap from either. I take it back. Slight order swap from Juan. Got that Clark up at point positioning. I mean, we saw the last game, but I'm still in shock from that match. Keep it a buck.
Last game, Kyo got really close to killing Clark. Let's see if this time we can actually see a murder happen.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Alright.
CD set up.
Ooh, nice throws. Oh yeah. Good combo. Does get hurt. Heavy Rekka. Clark already down to half health. Looking pretty good, but you know, we can't discount this Clark. We just saw like a miracle out of him.
Close to stun here. Went the Frankenstein have no option.
Oh, no, okay,
Went for the command grab. Went for the command grab, but got the.
With like 1 hit left. Oh no.
But good for Paco to. Sorry, good for Juan. Excuse me, to get the DP through and to avoid
Juan
situation.
does not want that shit happening.
Roll around the snake edge. So the poison? Yep, let that tick away.
Probably gonna see the. Oh, we don't see the.
Probably didn't want to spend the X, just keep him in the corner for it.
But also, it is an almost dead PO, which is really good.
Yeah, can borrow those snake edges here. Went for the counter?
Yeah, it looks like he was going for doubles, and it might have been a misinput.
Good throw on the roll.
Point characters are knocked out. Now or never. Ready?
Janae coming in just shy of just about 3 bars here. He's called by the CD.
I don't want to say any matchup like bad for Janae, but I feel like if any character has the tools to take Janae out, make her life miserable, it's gonna be Yamazaki. Ooh. Poison.
Spin's gonna spend all of it.
I have to get this character out of here. Ooh, nice air replay.
Good CD.
Ooh,
EX.
overhead. Ooh. Both these players blowing hands up here. Finally gonna get the kicker out. It's gonna be dead Yamazaki.
And what a rushdown version of Janae there from Quan. Just would not any chance of the CD, any sort of blowback is immediately running in heels, no less, just to chase him. Look, there she goes.
Oh,
But what a wake up option.
Super. It's just one hit away. Alright, Janae might be better. Oh, the backdash. EX, what's that called?
Backdash from the EX behind. Set up for it again. Trade in favor of Babusha's, but it's going to be just under half health here.
Gonna be really low health. Gotta play against Anchor Yor with that. 4 bars. I'm pretty sure 4 bars is gonna kill off one hit.
CD. Low.
Oh, we get the dynamic music too.
Spin it. Wow, that's ice swap. That's crazy. Level 1.
Level 1.
Gets the OTG. Gets spin a bar on the guard cancel. That guard gate's getting small. Gotta be careful here for careful for one.
Oh, that
That
is
isn't-
probably gonna be. No,
Wait for the scum kill stand. Oh, no, it's fine.
it's fine. Happy little accident happens to all of us.
Have a little accident. All part of the plan. There's no combo drops.
5 men.
Keep an eye on this matchup. Winner!
I hate you, Ben. I absolutely hate you.
俺の足を止める障害にすらならない。
Oof, man. That's gonna tie it up here for
All right, so
sitting 1-1 now.
Changes, any order changes. That was a really close second game.
Select members.
The pivotal match here now. I'm gonna see all the cards have to be put on the table for this one. And who's gonna walk away with
Select order.
move on to advance later in bracket.
Select stage.
Winner of this will go on to face Robert.
Get ready for a battle of titans.
Ooh, this is about to be a match, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. All right, so
Round one. Ready?
starting out. What's the first move? 5C apparently.
Hey, if it hits.
Nice dragon punch. Oh, goes to the Frankensteiner. Normal threat. Yeah. Oh, no punish from that.
Bates up the DP, but just too far away for it. Come on, maybe showing his card earlier. Frankensteiner again?
Oh, nice trick over. Gonna get hit for the double. Alright, just jump out of the corner there. Overhead trades.
The chance to recover some guard gates here. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
just too far for the mount.
In the corner.
Wow.
Oh, main grabber. Yeah, spin the super.
Uh-huh.
Get this character out of here. I don't want to see him.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is pretty close to the scenario we saw last game. Not last game, 2 games ago.
Mm-hmm.
Where,
Clark with no health just ran train.
Yeah. Yeah, Clark ran the numbers. Normally you got a 1-on-1. Normally you got a 50-50 shot. None against Clark.
Clark's a bit different.
Yeah, genetic freak, not normal. Never mind.
You know what's a bit different? Janae. Pirate's life,
Yeah.
eh? Pirate's life for her. About a bar and a half on available more for Juan. Can maybe get a guard cancel in there if necessary.
Just playing the Yamazaki game, keep his name out, chain kicks, get the knockdown.
Where does he get sand from in the grid?
I don't know.
Where does the sand come from? What a good guard cancel roll there from Juan. Brings his own sand. Who is he? Dale Gribble? Pocket sand.
Oh, nice guard cancel. Get the front. Goes in. Oh,
Shatter
strike.
strike.
That's gonna hurt. Back in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Smart call there from Babushas. But that poison kind of tick away a little bit more. And just throwing out all these taking away all these lanes here.
That's your problem.
Guard cancel. Although, gotta be
Oh,
careful.
no, the unfortunate whiff on the hinge.
It's a miracle.
That was an aggressive option there from Juan. Maybe thought he was trying to catch a backdash or a
Abushas
jump in or
has
something.
been hanging on by the skin of his teeth.
Ready?
Damn.
Just close as simple as you like there from Juan. It's going to tie it up here. 3 seconds. All it took, 3 hits.
Pretty much an even game at this point.
Final round.
Yashiro going to come back in here.
Alright, we got the men music again. Finish the final round. Ooh. Alright, corner, what's the next? Alright. And we've swapped sides now. Oh no.
Level 2.
Level 2.
He's going to get a bar back on this. No Spencer with the EX. DP in the corner. Into super. Look at all this health he's taking, Ben.
Oh no. Really didn't have bar to kill off that.
Ooh.
Oh!
What?
Oh,
Made the wreck a side switch.
and like this, it's one touch, both people. Any second now, this game's gonna be over. And that's probably it.
Mm-hmm. And Juan's going to take that 2-1 here over
What a stellar
Babushas.
fight.
Babushas, but sheesh. That was
What a
so
set.
close.
What a set. I'm gonna see that tonight in my nightmares.
We're not getting any sleep tonight, Ben. We're just gonna have flashbacks. We're just gonna wake up in pools of sweat after all these combos that we've seen.
That dead Clark winning that round.
That was so insane. But fair play to Babushas. Just keeping
what?
it going out here.
What an absolutely great performance. That is like tournament grand final performance right there. Alright, let's see who we got next. Up next we have wait, hold on. You can give me a second. I got a smooth brain. It's hard for me to call stuff.
Hey, call back.
So I think next is Perro versus BK, I think. Alright, so
Yeah, it's Barrow and BK.
Yeah, while we're waiting for Perro, Hall Monitor. How you feeling
What's
about
up?
this upcoming match? I don't like calling matches before they happen. So you know what? I want you to weigh in on this one.
Yeah, it's fine. Throw me in the best way, don't you? Well,
Yeah.
well, VK, I know is going to try and want to get revenge on Paco earlier, so I think he's going to try and make a run as far as he can to the bracket tonight. Pero, again, these two have met, relatively frequently, at least in Madhouse. But if you may not have to call it. I'm going to call it. I think VK is going to take this 2-1 here. I believe VK's had the upper hand when they played before, but the way Pero's been playing so far, beat Thrashboy 2-0 to get here, lost to Reno 2-0 where Reno was on some other stuff to get here, would be Blacken and El Chavez to get back to his run back. So,
All right.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Premier Martial Arts Festival.
All right. Pyro taking a sec to choose their team.
Select order.
All right. Knock Leona. Really interesting.
Yeah. Pero has Leona sometimes. He's got the
Alright.
Shadow Strike combos. He's got the crazy tech stuff, It's a
excited.
joy to watch this, honestly.
I'm excited. It's not often we see really high quality Leona.
Nothing will stop this
So I'm
show.
hoping we get to see it now. We got the classic Leona outfit too, the Neo Geo classic.
Mm-hmm. The only real costume to be, that's the only real costume to play her as. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm one of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Sam.
Round
Hey.
ready,
When-
go!
extremely rare occasion that they So, all right. We're getting some solid aggression out of Peril first into the corner immediately. Oh, but a nice bar CD out of
Oh, no.
corner.
The misinput there from VK got DP's gonna take a lot of damage for it. Here. It's
And we're back in the
400.
corner again. Never mind. Go out of the corner.
But a
And we're back in
DP
the
from
corner
Pero.
again.
What's up with the whip DP right about now? MC DP from VK. Pop out a bird. Straight hits are gonna go in favor of Pero. Here's VK's gonna be. Wow,
Oh, nice.
what a choice for an
Raging
anti-air.
storm.
What a choice for an anti-air too.
Oh,
The FTB
and
not enough.
Knockout power out of knockout.
One won't give up that easy. Stand your ground. Ready, go!
Alright, so Kuro does not have to do a lot to get this knockout out. He does have to hit knockout. It can be a little bit of a...
Does have to hit her. That is always the tough part about fighting games sometimes.
Also, we've gone to the metal slug bit. Alright, jump CD.
The pressure on. Yeah, it's dead.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
a dead knockout.
He should get what?
that's-
200 health back?
Well, that's the full you can get back. The 42, I believe, is the threshold.
Stand your ground. Ready, go!
Alright, so have we seen Pharaoh's whip at all tonight? I don't
At this point, I think the whips are blended together here. But the quick mass combo here from Pero. Spin to level 1. OTG.
Ooh,
Overhead.
Not gonna get the burn out. Alright. 6-2B confirmed out of DK. Oh, we're going to the corner.
That's Mr. KOF right there.
Low.
He's gonna get 2 bars here at the end of this.
Alright, what's the combo? We gonna spend it? We're gonna spend it. That's a dead whip. We're going to anchor.
Only their anchor remains.
He's gonna come in just shy of 3 bars here. 2 characters to get through.
Stand your ground.
Alright. Now, we got the Leona. Now, let's see some solid Leona play. I'm looking forward to it. Alright.
Cross out the cross up.
Nice flash kick. Just keeping VK in the corner. Double throw. VK out of the corner now. Oh, shatter strike. What's
Has
the
no
combo?
problem doing it
Oh,
raw.
what a good guard cancel roll. Putting Pro in that corner. That's gonna be a dead kill.
May the best anchor win.
Bar's gonna be available on the side of VK here. Hero had to spend all of it to get that kill off the screen.
both players very, very low on bar for an anchor round. So this is not going to be a quick killing anchor. It's going to be a bloodbath.
Hey.
And we're seeing Pero just, you know, run up, hop back, hit button, trying to maintain space. You know, run the meaner on this Iori. Ooh, nice slash kick. Stay out of my airspace. Pero just playing the spacing game, looking for that hit.
CD.
Nickel and diamond, but not nickel and diamond anymore. Oh, we are almost at game here. Pero just
That'd be a chip situation.
one singular touch.
Going for the instant overheads here with the jump C's.
Yeah, Pero using movement extremely well here. And VK's looking for an opportunity, looking for that time to go in and get the hit big. VK's almost got 3 bars.
Raw max mode has to be misinput, but is that gonna catch?
Oh no, but it's not gonna hit. 8 seconds
Ooh.
left. Wake up, flash kick, takes that game.
If he had one more bar available, canceling the climax would have been it. When he pulled out the raw max mode, I thought it had to be misinput, but that was kind of smart just to have level 2 available like that, just to catch the jumping, but just not to follow up off of it.
That was some really good movement at the end there. Just completely keeping VK out.
But it was this close though, Ben.
It
this
was
close to going the
I
other way.
was shocked when I saw that level 2 made it matter. We got the O2 U1 music, bringing it to the next round.
I love
Okay, we got
O2
big
music.
starter, big damage into the corner. Ooh, nice 2A. A nice 2C anti-air. 2C anti-air again. That's the fireball back. We're going back to the corner.
It's just so tough for Rock trying to find a way out. I'm Nakaruru here. Good tech though. Good jump past the bird.
DK playing very patient, trying to find his opportunity.
But definitely has to try and find one soon here. Just hit on 30 seconds here. Looking at about a 200 health deficit for.
Repeated jump CDs. Nice 2C anti-air. BK really good at getting those.
Jump out of these spots.
Anti-airs are not easy to land. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, but the knockout card at the end. Who does that?
Pero does. Pero has no problem DPing on any sort of minus buttons. But that guard gauge is so small here for VK. He's got to be careful.
Any hit with this much speed, it could be death, and that's gonna be a dead
VK.
Nako not gonna get a lot of health back. There was only 10 seconds left in that round. That's basically nothing for Nako.
And at this point, you know, the bar and a half available by on Kane, you know, one touch will do it for him.
This is very much one touch will do it. And you know, let's test out that theory right now.
Once he doesn't drop.
Yep.
Didn't need to spend anything for it there. 7 seconds, 7 golden letters.
I think at the end that cost like a quarter of a bar.
That's a great return on investment if I do say so myself.
Oh, yeah.
I know a thing or two about business, he said,
Ooh,
unironically.
nice dragon punch.
And B. Good DP from Whip.
It's the corner. VK has been so much of the game in the corner.
Big overhead there.
Nice hit.
Just
All right.
come up on 4 bars.
Now this hit does 4 bars. Max confirmed.
Yep. And the climax has to be after this. Won't kill? Or will it?
I'm betting.
Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah, no way, no.
Worth the spin there from Pero.
Yeah,
Gonna get a decent amount of health back here.
You know, Pero might not have any mana left, but this is basically a free character.
As much damage as they can tack on with this whip is going to be more than
Pero
enough.
is playing with house money.
Good light DP there. It's got the hurt box on the whip there. The Blade Wrecker is going to catch him again. You can spin tackle bar for the OTG.
And now it's Pero's turn in the corner.
I like that.
Meters to save it. Ooh, one touch.
DP. Ooh.
That's it. Now this is so good for VK here. because yes, while Leona was able to bring it back before, they were also even on meter. Right now, this is a massive meter advantage for VK. So every single touch is going to be brutal. This is gonna so much patience on Perro to win the game. Whereas VK only needs to get one good touch, and suddenly he's in the money. Right, go
in the corner. Perro gonna check his way out, couple buttons, sweep, gearing bong, make VK back up.
Ooh,
Good
nice
flash kick.
Ooh, max confirm, super, maiden
Okay.
masher.
Level 2. No. OTG.
Side suspend meter, goes for one more touch.
That could have been it right there. CD. 2C
Nice.
there from VK. Gotta keep it safe. Oh no, the taco doesn't connect.
He's doing backdash taco, trying to get out of there. Now we're even on meter, and Leona has the elevator. It's been so good for VK.
She's got enough for a flash kick. She's gonna be careful.
And
And
there it is. I believe that is 2-0 for Perro. And I think it's about time for my shift change. So I think I might be done for the night.
Do we have Sugar Bear?
I see Sugar Bear in the voice call.
Sugar Bear is here. What's going on, everybody?
Bet.
All right. I think that means I'm done for the night. Thank you all for having me. Have a good rest of the tournament.
much appreciated, Ben.
And
See you
real
next
quick
time.
before you go, where can people find you?
Oh, they can find me. Oh, what's my Twitch again? Hold on. They
think
can
you should
find
see
me on
Ben.
Twitter at BenBendyBenders. I think my Twitch is. It's been so long since I've streamed, I've forgotten my own Twitch.
Tragic.
Yeah, that's where they can find me. They can find me on Twitter as SleepyBen, and they can find me on Twitch as SleepyBen. And with that, I'm out.
All right.
Awesome. Mr. Hallmonder, how we doing, man?
Not too bad, Sugar Bear. How about yourself?
I'm chilling, dude. Just been watching the tournament. Actually spent time today watching Madhouse Rumble 3 as well. It's just interesting to see the plot lines continue here. Unfortunately for VK, got 7th last week. He made it a little bit farther than he did last week, but definitely not as far as a player of this caliber. You know they wanted to, but Perro just built such a wall. It was so hard for him to get in there. Very close games, but in the end, Perro was able to take it. The winner from last week, though, Robert, if I'm not mistaken, is also in the loser's side, and I think that might be our next game. We're gonna have to see if he's heading out for the day or if he's gonna be able to work his way back through there to grand finals.
I believe he'll get his way back in here and stuff. But also, shout outs to VK for the raid, bringing 21 folks here. VK, it's always a pleasure to see you here. Hope to see you again next week. Hopefully, we can get Yurikov here to fight you. You know, I'm not trying to throw any shade or anything like that. Except maybe I am. Who knows?
Just stoking the flames. Let's see if we can get some matches out here.
Absolutely. I mean, you should have seen when I was talking to Tao at the Cave Monthly. You know, this yesterday. I was like, so when you gonna come in? Cambosa and I have been on everybody in DMV. Like, hey, when y'all gonna come play in bracket?
What did he say?
He said if he gets off work, and I was like, look at this, let's do with this job.
I'd love to see him. I mean,
Fucking
crazy.
nerd with
Go
his
ahead.
responsibilities and shit.
I mean, he's such a good player. I love to see him out here, and I still feel like even after all this time, he's still not as well known as he should be. But we can talk about that some other time. We got a lot of strong players here right now. Super looking forward to seeing Robert. I remember Robert from the Sam Show days. He was a really good Shizumaru. So I can't help but be there's a little bit of affinity on my end. I love to see Robert do well, but I promise to keep it unbiased. Or at least I'll do my best.
No, man. Talk what you want. Good or bad. Those over here for, you know? We control the narratives out here.
We control the narratives. In the age of misinformation, the man with the mic is king.
Yeah, that's a bar. I like that.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay,
So it looks like we're getting things going.
Now,
Am I right on the match here? It is Robert and Juan, correct?
That is correct.
Yes.
Slowly chopping our way down the rest of this bracket here. We're getting into the later stages here where the matches mean a bit more because placements is much higher here. Look at a chance
Yeah,
to get
for
win their
sure.
part of the money in this match arena, which last I checked, we're looking at just shot, about 1050. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
28 codes left to claim. We're doing pretty good so far, but I know we can get more of them though.
Yeah, for sure. If you're out there watching right now, definitely appreciate it if you go ahead and claim those codes. I know not everyone is familiar with Match Arena, but once you get started, I swear, it's real easy. Just log in, claim code, done. 25 cents for the players for free. Just a couple seconds and a little bit of effort on your part. But yeah, you talked about the money, and the money is something, but I also think pride is always on the line. And as we said, Robert, if I'm not mistaken, won last week. Here he is now, loser's side. I'm sure he's not happy about that. He's got a long road ahead of him, but one step at a time, he's got to get through one KOF.
Get ready for a battle of titans.
This is gonna be a fun one here. Again, two players rocking very strong teams. The two of them. The only difference between is Cronin and Janae on either side, but the eternal saga of Kyo and Igori stays strong. They're even playing in the same positions on each other's teams.
And it's not like Janae or Cronin like you're losing any quality from picking one or the other. But here we go. We got a kill mirror to start us with. Juan in the corner. Or is that Robert? Yeah, it's Robert in the corner. A lot of pressure here. Kyo. Once this man gets started, it can be very scary.
I would go on a limb and say this man is probably. He's probably top 2 in KO, but he's not number 2.
Yeah, Shanghai, his tier lists get like a lot of push behind them. If I'm not mistaken, he's at the tippy top right now, at least last time I checked. But there we go, Robert. Really nice low confirm there. Gonna lead in the kill, it sure do. Robert early lead. We're gonna see this B Janae coming in on one side.
Relatively quick for Robert there too. They're going to get a decent amount of health back here. It's looking at just shy of 700 health if I can do my math right here. Catches with the trip guard, but no pickup off of that.
Yeah, gonna slowly try and push Robert in the corner here. A lot of nice pressure. Throwing out some pokes. Oh, and the shatter strike.
What a play!
A little bit of damage. Oh, keep it going.
Yeah, goes PG. Goes for the jump CD. Keep him in the corner. Gets thrown too close.
Ooh, that cross up was dirty, but the mash on the grab got Juan out of there. Yeah. In that situation, so little health, the game changes a lot. Each poke means so much at that point. Robert was just like, man, I don't know what to do. Ended up getting clipped. Kill goes down, Cronin coming in. About even footing for both these players right now. With that quick confirm for Robert there, getting a little early lead here.
It's three times now. He's gone off the overhead and he's got all 3 of them here.
Yeah, I can't remember who Robert was fighting earlier. We did like a 6 back-to-back. No, that was last week. Yeah, this overhead from Cronin. It's not just the damage, it's the mental damage. But confirming it in that quick mode here is going to be able to kill. Going for the level 2, yeah, for sure.
So he said, I said no more mental damage. I want physical damage. I want that health bar gone.
Yeah, with someone like B Janae, get him out of there.
Juan Tiori coming in, pretty much just shy of being fully saturated for 4.5 bars. You got to get through this. Got to get through this Cronin here. Good light DP.
Yeah, a little awkward moment there. Juan threw out the DP. Works on DP again on Wake Up EX this time. Okay, nice match from Robert there.
Good block on the overhead.
Okay, a little bit of neutral right now. Everyone just trying to find opening. There's a little something there. Run under. Isn't able to confirm though.
That's twice now. He's had like the low confirm, just doesn't get the full pickup off of it.
Yeah, they were a little bit wacky situations, but just can't get anything to go through right now. Now Juan's in the corner. Robert trying to sway things in his favor a little bit.
Oh no, not again.
This is very disrespectful. Okay, Juan showing respect to these low confirms. Definitely knows the threat. Right into the level 2? Is that a level 2? If so, a little bit too much IMO, but oh no, that was for the kill. Do what you gotta do, yeah, spend it. Robert taking that first one pretty clean.
Got a lot of mileage out of that Cronin, especially with, again, like you said, even from last week and now this week, just has no problem just stomping on people here, and you can't go around doing that.
Yeah, I mean, such a high-paced game, like a move like that can really start to crack your mental. You know what I mean? And you really have to keep yourself centered in something like this, so you can really sort of wear your opponent down. But that was an interesting interaction. 2 shatter strikes. Robert came out on top of it for some reason.
I really wonder maybe just slightly a little bit later on that, so maybe he had more active frames on him, but that's not an interaction like to your point I've ever seen, nor would I have expected. Excuse me.
No, you're good, dude. All right, so about in the middle of the field here, Robert with a little bit of a lead. God, just DPs. Was that a punish?
Kyo's EXDP, I remember I talking with Ty yesterday, it's like 5 or 6 frames. So it's one of the quicker ones for sure. And like, despite all the mix-up that Kyo can do with his records, you know, by delaying them, waiting for you to catch a button, or trying to catch a button with his and stuff, right? You know, as the point there, it's gonna DP through the record again. Some characters have the ability, you know, to blow Kyo up if he tries to go for like a delayed version of a record. Like, and I guess it makes sense that, you know, the best person to beat you is yourself. So
yeah, for sure. For anyone out there struggling with Kyo records, take note. Here we go. Robert taking down that Kyo pretty handily, coming back with about 60% health. Juan, though, pressuring with his BJ. Robert trying to fight out. Oh, God, push back does Juan. Back in the corner, sir. What do we got going on here? Meaty, but nothing doing. CD, back to mid-screen. Gosh, guard cancel. Things are moving quickly now.
Went for the 2C on the corner there for Janae instead of going for the Hind. I wonder if that was just a misinput here. And he might just, you know, eat for it.
Oh, gosh, nice match there. Just trading places on the screen here. Corner now, Robert trying to fight out. Juan holding the space well. Okay, the F2 super are going to kill them.
Spin the bar, get the character out of here, but that Kyo did his job, you know. Did some damage on Janae. Now it's going to be just under half health here coming into this second round against this Cronin, who we saw at last time, you know, deleted her with little to no effort.
Yeah, for sure. I think this round is going to be pivotal as to how this game is going to play out. If you're Juan, you really need to find a way to get through this Robert BJ in tow. Or not Robert, excuse me.
So now you're not to a good start here. This is regular DP. Just going to save some meter for it.
And showing a little bit of respect here. Juan trying to push back. Oh, nice confirm though from Robert. Going to press it now. In the corner is Juan. Juan trying to fight back. Okay, got mid-screen. These hops, but nothing big coming out of it.
Yeah, he's got a little chip here at this point. He's got to be careful. Anything we're doing here for Robert. Wow. And that is a punish a lot of times. You know, you probably play the full screen game against Cronin. You throw a fireball, anything like that. He can just pull a gun super, and then just like that, you're not safe on screen against his character.
Yeah, for sure. And it was worth the bar for him. Now the lead is fairly large. He's a character ahead, almost 2 full life bars. Meter down 1, but it doesn't matter too much. Right now he's got Juan's already cornered. He's up a game now. Juan, he's got a lot of work to do, and he's got to start now.
Even in this corner here, just burning on that guard gauge too. You know, one can't just sit there blocking the corner forever here. This guard gauge is getting smaller and smaller here.
Yeah, it's a factor that people don't really take into consideration, but that guard gauge can get cranked, and right now Robert's doing a great job. He doesn't want to let him get away, but he also doesn't want to overextend. He's going to give him the space here.
CD pushing in the mid corner here. Quick DP there from Robert. Try to slide keep the minimum going here. Quick Nexus could be dead. Oh no, but just too far on the flames.
And you could almost see Cronin stutter there. Yeah, Juan's going to be able to get a little bit of damage. Oh, and there's the command grab.
Yeah, Scum Gale. Way Directa. Saves in front. Sweep.
A little bit scramble here. And Juan's going to find a way to close it out. I don't know. I feel like that was a massive turnaround. It was looking all Robert there, but Juan, just for the fact that he's able to get to this final round, sort of puts some momentum in his favor. He's got a bar advantage. Let's see what he can do with it. Robert, though, pushing back to this corner command.
Level 2, this is gonna be dead after this. Oh no! Doesn't get the pickup.
Juan,
gotta be careful.
On borrowed time right now. Very little health. Oh my goodness, what are you gonna do? Level 2?
On max mode? Don't have the bar in time for it. Need a DP cancel.
Wow, look at this damage, man.
Oh, he built the last bar.
Anybody's game. Robert corner, and he just was at 2C, just mashes up that 2C. He's like, no fear, I'm up again. I'm up again. I think that's gonna do it, right? Still first to 2. Yeah, Robert taking that, gonna move on, trying to claw his way back into that grand final spot. He's like, nah, not getting rid of me that easily.
It's gonna want to face Perosin Lag. Meanwhile, I see we're gonna have I see Cambosa. We're gonna have Pero and Robert. We're gonna move on to Reno and Paco and close it out here.
We're gonna do Reno and Paco first, and then losers semis, losers finals, and from there.
There we go then.
Cool. All right, looking forward to Robert versus Pero, but first we're gonna take a little trip up to the winner side of the bracket. We got Reno and Paco. Watching earlier, I guess the 2 things I have to say is, you know, for someone who only recently got into the game, just if you've even had like a side glance on KOF, you know, for I'd say like the past year, maybe even more. So many top 8 brackets, you seeing Reno's name on there. I figure by now, even if you're even slightly in the know, you know this is a man who can come out and do some serious damage. But at the same time, watching Paco, just incredible screen control with the Yuri, correct? I mean, monster.
His Yuri, like before, you know, it was his Luong that was putting, you know, with all the pinwheel mix-ups and the cross-ups and, you know, the low confirms and stuff like that. You like the Luong is a threat. Don't get me wrong, right? But when you start playing this Yuri, especially at point, the amount of damage she can put out for like 1 bar, half a bar, in my opinion, it's too high. Why can she do all that? It's ridiculous, but she does. And that Yuri has more than, you know, been a match for entire team. She's gotten the OCVs off of it. You know, she's a wall on her own stuff, and you get past her, you still got at least 2 more characters to get through. And if he puts her at anchor, then forget it.
Yeah. I mean, there were some sets earlier tonight that I was watching where the opposing player was almost hands off the stick. You know, in a very mobile game, they were like, what do I do? Whatever I do, this Yuri just dings me for it. So it looks like they are going to put him on anchor, and that's a Mai on point.
Yeah. Ben was talking about that earlier before about whether he played or not, and I wasn't sure myself, but, you know, I guess, you know, Ben gets the last laugh on me on that one, but we're seeing the Mai here against the point Oyashiro, but
It's about to be a party up in here.
Yeah, he's a character we used to hear a lot about because his jump CD got nerfed, and you know sometimes in games like this, especially any nerf and people run for the hills, so you don't see much Mai right now. But it's a character that I'm definitely interested in, so I'm curious to see what we can do here.
Also, real quick, I did forget to change room, so room is set for the first to 2, but the set is first to 3.
thank you much for the clarification.
All right, some neutral right now. A little bit of mid-screen. Reno getting in, but not in a big way. Oh, but there it is.
Reno has these confirms with Oyashiro on lockdown, and when he gets a bar, he is not afraid to spend it, which honestly is even more terrifying.
For sure. He's a yes kind of player. Like, no matter what you're doing on defense, you might say no, but he's going to keep pushing. Oh, my gosh.
Anti-air grab, he's going to spend it. Put all the damage on the table as you can. And it only gets more terrifying when he has the Ash available. Good block of the crossover there, but try to press something there, gets clipped by the 2C.
Yeah, very cool frame trap there from Reno closing that one out. Unfortunately, that Mai didn't do much. Reno coming in, I'd say damn near close to 100% health. Let's see what Isla can do here at the midpoint.
The jump C, the jump A, you know, the occasional stand B, you know, more than just the anti-air grabs as we're seeing like that, you know, Oyashiro, especially Reno's Oyashiro, has, you know, no problem, you know, just throwing out these buttons to control space to kind of make you, you know, get anxious, and all of a sudden, boom, you try to jump at him, anti-air grab. You stay still too long, grab.
And, you know, speaking about this man's offense, he just showed he's very confident on defense. He really waited, took his time, found his opening, and now he's making the most of it. Going to put this Isla down. Now we get to see the Yuri, and that's really been the talk. And let's see if Reno, how they're going to handle that Yuri. And I think it might really put something into Paco's mind is that how he's going to approach this order next game. If this Yuri is able to hold their own, Anchor might not be the spot because Mai and Isla just got ready.
Before, you know, we've seen him throw in, he played Joshua a little bit earlier in bracket stuff, right, you know, in place of Mai. So I imagine, you know, if his game does not go the way he wants it, he might swap back to put Luong back in. So you gotta find some way to compete against the range that these Joshuas have.
For sure. Right now, Yuri doing all right until that cross up. He gets some nice damage. Let's see if he cashes out. I figure he's going to put some bar behind it. He's so far ahead. Any big chunk of damage takes off Yuri now. It's going to make it harder and harder for her down the line.
Which is close on the pressure, so he's thrown out of it. Here's where it starts. Shatter strike.
Okay. Signs of life.
Their resilience here.
Really, if you want to come in here just shy of 3 bars, 2 years, going to be at about half health, so it's looking better for Paco, but he still's got to find a way to get this other Yashiro out of here.
Yeah, just were you tired of Yashiro? Well, he's back. There we go, pushing the corner. That's one thing Yashiro does very well. Reno giving some space though for a moment there, trying to work our way back to mid-screen. I predict where each other's going to be. Pretty respectful neutral right now. No big openings yet. Oh, nice
Spin
check.
the EX. They're trying to see who's going to press the button here. Guard points through it.
Good chunk of
TP
damage,
into
gives him
super.
opportunity. Okay, nice throw.
Into the corner, getting closer.
Ooh, he didn't believe. He didn't believe that back dash was already buffered. Ooh, but that quick mode cancel. He should be able to kill, yeah, no problem.
However, the Yuri's putting in her work, but this
She
Ash
is.
is coming in. And Reno's Ash, you know, he has no problem spending bar, you know, with the Yashiro, the Yashiro and stuff, right? But, you know, one standee, you know, into quick max here can be death. And Reno's done it before. Cambosa and I have been witness to it multiple times. If anyone knows the Ash combo, you can think of Lassed, you know, Reno's just as capable.
Yeah, it was a really solid flash kick, and Yuri just not a lot of life left. Might not even need the combo at this point. Paco really needs to be mindful about how they're going to get their way in there if they're going to close this one out.
He's on the flame kids there, you know, kind of charging up the fireball. That was so close.
That dive kick really failed Paco there. Oh, what a check. Oh, into the quick max.
Not gonna get a whole lot of damage off of this. He's not gonna have the bar in time for it, but still gets on the table.
That was a nice chunk of damage for only having a little bit of bar.
Reno's gonna get off and good guard cancel blowback. Just create some space, get some pressure. He has a life lead now.
Yeah, and Paco's getting dinged from being too far back.
Yeah, just gotta be careful. Not good spacing. Whereas Reno, you know, he was just far enough away where the command grab wouldn't be able to reach him there, and just a quick 2B just to close it out here. But also good awareness from Paco to go, cool, fireball, I can get through this.
For sure, and I think we're at the level of play now where there was definitely that sort of thought process. I'm sure Reno had that command grab in mind as far as the spacing was concerned. Here we're going back to select. I'm curious to see if there's any changes on Paco's side, but I'm really curious to see where he puts Yuri.
I think he's going back
Yuri
to put
did
the wall
damage. Go ahead.
I think he's gonna put the. I'm sorry to cut you off there. He's like I say, he's putting the Wong back in. He'll throw in like a Yashiro here or there. He might throw in Mai here and there occasionally, but like this is the team that we usually see Paco play. Yuri, Luong, Issa. I'm willing to bet the order is gonna put probably Yuri's gonna be last. Issa up front, put Luong in the middle, cause some damage and stuff, right? But this is the Paco team.
Okay. Well, it's going to come down to Isla and Luong. You know, that's what my mind is telling me because Yuri really held her own there. Well, she just didn't have a lot of help. Let's see if Isla and Luong can sort of even the playing field when we get down to anchors.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Although I do have to wonder though maybe why you put Isla up first is like, you know, for a character who, you know, has, you know, has her own, has dive kicks, you know, has her air her way to change her air trajectory against a character who has an anti-air grab against a player who is not afraid to spin the bar if he has it on an anti-air grab, you know.
For sure, I definitely see your thought process there. I do feel like Isla is pretty good about misleading her position in the air, so that might be what he has in mind, but right now we're just going to have to see how it plays out. Reno saying, hey, sit still. Paco able to get more space back. Still about mid-screen here, and right now Paco's nickel and diming, but there's that anti-air grab as you mentioned. Reno back to mid-screen, Reno with the mix-up, nothing good.
So it's not to spin the bar that time, I find a little bit surprising. You know, he's trying to make sure he gets situations, probably more something like this.
Second suspended, not gonna kill, but gonna give him something of a mix-up here. Let's see if he can close this one out. Oh, nice
Good
jump,
jump away.
but doesn't get much for it. That's unfortunate. Okay, pressing out Paco. Very scary for Paco. Any poke will do, and we know Yashiro's got good pokes. Okay, there they are.
That's stand B. Although, give Paco to waste as much clock as you can here, so Reno's not gonna get a whole lot of health back for the Zo Yashiro.
Good point.
And this is the Wong coming in, you know, those legs hit about mid-screen anyway, so just
Yeah,
like that.
Paco can clean this up pretty quickly. It'll be a no harm, no foul situation. Oh, what a cross up. Oh,
Wow. I'm glad we had the same mindset there. Like that was nuts.
Yeah, I feel like that was a situation where it's like, okay, I need this to be a clean mids fight. I need to pull this out right now. Okay, here we go. A little bit of respect here. You know, pressing.
Pick up. Just come to the bar. It's just level 1. Keep it simple. Safe jump.
You know, still taking his time, but he says, hey, you gonna give me space? I'm going in. He went straight in. He gets some nice damage off of that. About even right now. Look at this. What a
guard gauge depleting. Paco's got to be careful here.
Yeah, it's not like that guard gauge comes back quickly. That quick max, nothing to show for it. He'd like to get something off of that, but he doesn't want to hang himself in the process.
Wait for the Shadow Striker. Just on aggressive here, but he's gonna eat all this level 1 here. Run about TG. Wait for the cross up. Stayed in front. Yeah, but a quick jump C into stand A is gonna do it there.
Yeah, it looked like Reno had the opportunity to spend it, but he just decided not to, and then ultimately it was the right decision. He didn't need the bar to close it out.
Ready? Go!
All right, here is that Yuri. It's coming down to that Yuri. We know it would. Let's see what it can do.
Any of these characters Paco has can bring it back here. It would be the Yuri, but Reno's going to try and make sure this Yuri's not going to have a whole lot of health to work with in case she does make mistakes. The cross up. Might go the bar. No, goes for the EX instead.
So
anything will do it.
Yeah, Paco, IE just getting poked. Okay.
Wow. my favorite thing about KO 15 is when either stand C's or 2C's hit a character that's clearly behind them. That's my favorite thing. It's in that freeze frame moment, you're just yeah, I was behind you. No, you're not. Stay in front.
Yeah, the mid back hitbox, classic. So I feel like that was looking well for Paco, but the Yuri just didn't deliver. And right now it feels like if he's going to win games, that Yuri needs to deliver. Right now, Reno looking very strong here, up 2 games. Paco's still trying to figure out the formula. See if there's any change. There we go. I feel like it's a risk, but if he can get Yuri started early, we've seen this Yuri just sweep teams.
It's about to be a party up in here!
Paco's got to dig deep in this. He's down 2 games right now. If there's any time to turn on, or to reach into your bag to find the new tricks or anything, now is the time to do it. Because Reno right now, Reno has not dropped a game this entire tournament so far.
He's that kind of dude. And right now, you got to think of momentum. In a game like this, I mean, how long can you keep it up as far as your mental fortitude? But right now, Paco swinging, says, I'm not out yet, but I'm going to make you work for this. Stand C, nothing doing. Unfortunate.
He's so good at being these straight, pickups and these one hit confirms,
For sure, yeah, he's definitely making every hit count though. Paco, about 60%, get nickel and dime. They're about at mid-screen. Okay, nice dive kick. What are we gonna get out of it? Oh, he's just pressing. He's just pressing. He's like, I don't really give a shit about your pressure. I'm mashing. It's that next block. What?
Just too far away for the quick grab there. Tries to go for the moving one instead.
Yeah, and that Yuri's going down, and Reno's going to get life back. I think he's going to be about 65-70%, and right now you have to feel like this is pretty catastrophic for Paco. We're going to have to see Wong and Isla carry it if he's going to move on. Wow.
He's never has a problem. He's always ready.
Yeah, it's crazy reactions. Okay, well, here we go. Paco with the pickup here. He'd love to get this Yashiro out of here as quickly as possible. Trying not to overextend. I really respect the patience. Goes out, goes back in, gets it confirmed for their troubles, and yeah, spend it.
He's gonna get full health back there. Kept it above 40 seconds here, so looking pretty good here right now for Paco.
Yeah, pretty much a no harm, no foul situation. Reno has a bit more meter, but we'll take it. Last game didn't really happen. Nice pick up from Paco there. Get a little bit of damage to start. Get in the corner 2. What's Reno going to do? Bash and what a save.
Good pay on the
Paco.
DP.
Yeah, he called him out on it. Okay, Reno trying to take back some of that space. I like these gaps in this pressure strain. Very good. Just sort of a poorly placed jump there from Reno. Going to get punished on the landing frames. And yeah, Luong, as you mentioned, finally took the call and is like, yeah, I'm going to pull you through this, bud.
But this Ash is coming in with 5. At the very least, one hit could straight death. Could spell death for Luong. Isla is still there and in reserve. Makes it spin a bar on guard cancel though.
Yeah, I almost wonder if that was.
Yep, here it is. Here's where it could start. We'll get the install off of it. We didn't have enough bar for it after the guard cancel blowback, but not too bad damage.
Yeah, for the meter return, I feel like that works in Reno's favor. Just long though, flashing, Shatter Strike whiffs, no punish. Wow, what a sweet, good reaction. Tech on the grab. Okay. Back to mid-screen. Paco still alive. 35 seconds on the clock. Oh, wow. Jesus.
Hitboxes, man. How do they work?
Oh, again? It was like Reno was just like, is that how that works? I'm matching that. That trade just totally worked out. Now Reno going to be coming back with about full health. And he has this Isla with 2 bars.
Ready, go!
We're still in Ash combo territory. It's never safe in Ash combo territory.
And I feel like this is how Reno wanted. He had the opportunity to really cash out, but he didn't. He held on to some bar. He wanted something to work with him. Here we go.
This might be it. Oh no, but drops it. It's the bigs. Don't waste all that bar then. He's gotta get something off of it at least. Find a way to get through. Good jump there from Paco. Level 2. For the reset. Just forward. Ooh, what a good call.
Tense moment, everybody.
Oh no.
You would know better than me. Is this death?
No, not anymore.
It's close.
Another bar ahead of time in the quick match would have been dead. Would have been dead for sure though.
Anybody's game. Reno chilling. Wow.
What a tech. That's it.
Wow, that's so
Paco gets on the
crazy.
board.
Yeah, I mean, like, up until this point, Luong and Isla were not carrying their weight. But this time, game 3, when Paco really needed it, Yuri was nowhere to be found, but Luong and Isla closed it out for him, keeping him alive here in winners finals.
I just love how she said she called Ash a piece of work and asked if she wanted to trade numbers afterwards. Like, hey, you're kind of a dick, but like, you want to hang out? I love it. When you wake up after this whooping I just gave you here, let's hang out.
Round 1, ready,
So Paco got himself a game. They got some momentum going in his favor here, but that was so close for Reno's guy. We wanted he's kicking himself a bit, but probably not after that. I mean, why worry about last game? I just command grab you this game, you know?
Just looking supremely confident he's working out, and like since he came in with 2 wins, like he's free to change up his play style now. As far as we know, he's only getting 1 look for the most part. Right now, it's just pure raw aggression. That nice 5C, but doesn't get much force. Yuri's just getting, yeah, that's it.
It's out the DP, gonna get all that health back. Looking solid here for Reno. Again, in this potential final game here.
Yeah, Yuri being even less consequential than she was last game. Now it's really on Luong and Isla again to pull Paco through this.
round 2, ready, go!
That button, nice check.
Mm-hmm. Now Luong's got far-reaching buttons too, but there's some blocking here. Yep, set up.
Yeah, Reno's sort of playing carefree, footloose and fancy free right now, so taking a bit of damage for it. Trying to push himself out of this corner. So far, he's successful. Guard cancel there. The cross up, man. You can block only so long.
Level 2 this time. Hey, at this point, you're playing with house money, like Ben was saying before. Like, you can put all the damage you can on the table, you know, just to make things harder for later on.
Yeah, I feel like the further you get with your points, the more willing you should be to spend bar. There's no reason not to. It's going to come back eventually. So I think, yeah, you're just going to see him spend it. Every opportunity he gets to spend bar with this point, Astro at this point. Okay, and things just did not work out for that long. It was better than the Yuri situation, but right now, Reno going to come back at about 65-70% health, and it's all on Isla now.
Looking at OCV here for Reno, he's looking just to continue his slight detour after the game Paco to just to steamroll his way into the grand finals here.
Yeah, you know, Paco had to work so hard, and right now it's just looking like Reno's sort of, you know, breezing through, but Paco, you know, it's not over yet. So they're going to fight as long as they can.
Just a quick check with the 2B. He's caught by the 2C there from Isla.
Yeah, nothing big so far. I love these staggers. Look at this. Yeah, it's like, how long do you want to deal with that nonsense?
Just built the bar.
Alright, gonna get some good damage here. Yeah, every bar he gets, he's spending. Why not?
Makes it spin the blow back here. This could be dangerous. Next touch will kill for Reno.
I respect it. I respect it. Because at that point, Reno was just like doing whatever.
Ooh! That could have been it right there. Still gets the pickup though. So that was way too nervy there for Paco.
Yeah, ended up spending half a bar he didn't really need to, but we'll take it. You know what I mean? He's going to get a little bit of health, going to get himself to the next character here. So see what he can do. It's not looking great, but, you know, anything can happen in KO.
Hits him out with a half a bar there. Stuff that probably a rush punch it would have been. Too far away in the pushback, but that's too close. And that's going to be Reno right there.
Yep,
Didn't get
Reno,
to finish the whole move.
He's not only heading to grand finals, doing it in style, I'd say. Gonna wait for his opponent there from his perch. Paco gonna head down to losers finals where they will face the winner of our next match, which is gonna be Robert versus Pero. Very, very, very commanding game from Reno. It was interesting because Paco, they really dug deep and sort of turned the narrative on its head by Luong and Isla getting him through that last game. You were like, man, I see it. He's going to fight it back. But then Reno just turned it on. He was like, man, we're still in first gear. You know what I mean? He just shifted gear and things just started to spiral out of control from there. And we know that Paco for sure is capable of taking sets off of Reno, but he's going to have to head down to the losers finals, you know, groove on it for a bit and decide what his strategy is going to be. But yeah, Robert versus Pero. Any thoughts on this?
The way that the matches have gone so far, again, Robert is our defending champion from last week here, so I know wants to try and go back and just run back against Reno here. But Pero's, you know, always been like in the hunt for these past like couple of I think since the entire time we've been doing Madhouse, he's always been around like that, like four through six spot. So like, if anyone can, you know, throw wrenches and plans here, it'd probably be Pero. So this could go either way, to be honest with you.
Okay, that's the way I like to hear it. Actually, this should be exciting. So it looks like Robert is all locked in. Pero still waiting. Third character in now. And we got the same team from Robert, and I think this is the same team from Pero.
Earlier on in bracket, he was playing around a little bit of Kim and stuff, but for the most part, like, this is his standard team. It's a Nakaruru, the Whip, and then the Anchor Leona is the I guess you would call the specialty, so to speak, but that's the character, you know, he's got all the combos for. He's got the Shadow Strike, you know, quick max combos. He's got the instant overhead, you know, level 2 super stuff. You know, like his Leona is super fun to watch.
Yeah, Leona is a very interesting character as far as I'm concerned, but I feel like if you want to get the most out of her, there's definitely some execution requirements involved. I feel like she has like a, God, I can't remember what it is. It's a link that's pretty tight, but we'll talk about that later. Getting into it now. Robert with the kill, Pero with the knockout.
So now I have to ask you, as a Samurai Showdown, I guess, you know, specialist and stuff, right? You know, how crazy would it be if Naku could do all of this in back in the home series?
I feel like she was already pretty good in 7. The big thing that sticks out to me is her Nako playing, I think, is an invincible reversal in this game, which is definitely not the case in 7. Besides that, she actually looks pretty, I don't know, like, I think she's just as good here as she is in Sam Show. But Pero doing great work with her. Yeah, I'd say that her DP is what stands out to me most about her. Very quick. Right now, Robert, oh my gosh, we saw that earlier, the crossing with the Mama Haha cling. I have no idea how that works, but it's pretty quick, it's pretty dirty. It's going to close it out for this first round here. Robert moving on to this Cronin that we saw last set. I can't remember who it was against, but this Cronin was just doing absolute work. Brought Robert through.
Yeah, against Juan KOF here, just you know, stopping guys, showing people, yeah, I paid for these. These are saying the wrong boots. These are expensive boots, so you're gonna see them as I stomp on you with them.
Oh, and there they are. Already making her. Oh, I like that DP. Like, nah, man, we don't stomp around.
That's rude. Oh no!
Big punish, just enough.
They caught feeling a little bit of pressure too much there from Pero. It's like, hey, I just want to just quickly get off me and stuff, right? But good for Robert to kind of just, you know, maybe expect it was coming, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And like ignoring meter, we're on even footing. It's like those first 2 games didn't happen. Now I'm a big Whip fan. Nice confirm there in the 3C into the quick max. A nice chunk of damage for it. Pretty big investment, but you know, here at the mid range, we've got a fair bit of meter to work with.
Good roll away. That heavy talent arm slash is plus.
There it is, that stomp. 2 for your trouble. Goes for it again. Yo, Pero is willing to do the reversal if he's feeling the pressure.
Good jump CD there to kind of just catch her out of the air. which is sometimes hard to do because like, well, not like as hard maybe as one might think. Like there are dead zones within her whip, but ooh, for a second I wasn't sure that was gonna kill or not. But I had to remember who was doing the damage. You know.
Cronin can just output it real serious, especially after DP. This guy gives great conversions off those DPs. But here's that Leona you were talking about. Right now, taking a little bit of damage, getting stomped mid-screen. Stomped again. Okay.
I'm surprised though that Pero started off with round start EX earring bomb. Like it hit, but I wonder what the plan was after that.
Yeah, it seems like a move that you really don't want to use from anything, you know, resembling close range. But right now, Robert is putting out a lot of damage in Pero. In the top spot. Oh, what a bait there. And that makes total sense to me. You know, that first game, Nako feeling the pressure, reversal. Second game, Whip feeling the pressure, reversal. Third game, feeling the pressure, Leona goes for it. Robert was ready that time, though, and just closed it out. Good stuff.
Yeah, that Cronin made short work of that team there.
Yo, it's just like you said, when he was fighting Juan earlier in Losers Quarters, Cronin was just killing it. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't even think Robert was using Cronin last week at the Madhouse Rumble. I think this is a new addition for this week.
I think you might be right on that.
I think. Don't quote me on it. All right, here we go. Pero, very interesting player. They're super active in the neutral, very committed to sort of predictive plays. Like, I'm trying to cover the spaces where I think you're going to be. But Robert right now, quickly into the corner with his Nako, applying a little bit of pressure. Is Pero going to block? He does this time. So on first trouble. Nice 2-6.
Let's pop out a CD. Let's go spinning bar for it. Let's keep it simple. Gets him up the air.
Good bird. Okay, straight there on the CDs.
Ooh, that was a good jump CD there from Robert. Catches her out the air with the 2C on the EX DP. That's interesting.
Yeah, Pero, he plays fairly risky with these reversals. It forces you to play a particular way against them. But right now, Robert's been being pretty good about just staying patient. Wow, speaking of reversals, very good from Pero off the jump there with the whip.
Yeah, cross up. That's character. You never can tell what side she's on sometimes. She's so annoying to fight against. You know, she'll shout like the Spratly and Peru and all of them, you know? Like, the movement they can do with this character is insane, but gets caught low though.
Yeah, Robert now, he's in the yellow, about 110 life. He'd love to do as much damage as possible, but again, Pero just not afraid, not afraid.
I mean, it's there for, the option's there for a reason. Like, I mean, if it hits, it hits.
It's just massive risk, but sometimes you just have to take those risks.
I just gotta find a way to kind of just to get around this Cronin here. He's playing far, you know, like is like the way that he can't hurt you if he's not close entirely, you know.
The truth of the matter is though, ooh, gosh, no time for that. Nice confirming the quick match.
Didn't spin anything off of it though. Just gets for the safe combo, but Robert, no problem spinning bar in his own right. The little bar after that was just a whiff DP, and anything will do it now for Robert here. As you know, this is the final game here for losers semis.
Robert, ooh, gosh, these reversals from Pero are just absolutely wild, but that quick check there from Robert, just need a little bit of help, got it with that little poke, 2A. Here we go, Robert now on the verge with this Cronin, who's just been a nightmare for the past 2 sets. Okay,
good low check.
There. Yeah.
Safe jump set up there. CD trade.
That's the range you want to throw that out. But no, God, that was so risky.
Made him spend the guard cancel blowback here. Now there's no bar on the side of Leona here in the anchor match here.
Yeah, a little bit scary. Right now, Pero just sort of chilling. I mean, to be completely honest, it's on Robert to come in. Timeout isn't going to hurt Pero that much, but so Robert just pressing a little bit.
That was supposed to be another slasher there, but it just didn't come out.
Here we go. In the corner now is Pero. Robert is really taking his time with this. Look at that counter into the DP.
Gets done out of the overhead. Good call.
Dial out. What do we get? Good check, but nothing doing. Jump CD.
Gotta watch that guard gauge.
Yeah, and that guard gauge is not like it comes back quickly. You know what I mean? Like, it takes time. You can block. It's not too long. Pharaoh, though, right? He would love to close this one out, get a little bit of life back. Emphasis on a little bit. Gonna get some, but not a lot.
Go big or go home.
It's got just shy of 2 bars here, but this
Final round.
Iori's gonna come in here 4 bar. This is the one touch situation here for Robert. If everything connects correctly, and that could be it, right? Yeah, it's definitely it. Immediate cancel on the climax. Yeah, that's it.
Pretty wild looking super, if you ask me.
So fun little fact about that super and stuff, right? Like he's got the red eye, and you can hear the voice of Orochi on every character except for, the Orochi versions and the regular versions of Team Orochi. So like Chris, Shermie, Yashiro.
Yeah.
Then it'll just be Iori's voice.
Oh, interesting. Huh. That's pretty cool. It definitely feels like there's a lot of little nudges and wink winks that SNK put in here, for their longtime fans. And honestly, I'm not afraid to say it. Right now, I feel like KOF is, as far as I'm concerned, this is the hotness for fighting games right now. I know that there's some upcoming titles that people are excited about, but there's something about this KOF that I just feel like is timeless. I'm going to continue playing it. It's just a really solid game and clearly a labor of love. And thank you to everybody who's come out tonight to watch this excellent play with us. Hopefully you're having a good time. Hopefully you'll consider claiming codes for the Matcherino. Those codes are free. I think we got 26 left. It's definitely going to help our players. All that money will go to the players. So if you take the time, check that out. We'd sincerely appreciate it.
Yeah, and just for people that don't know, as long as the Matcherino is below $50, only top 2 get payout. If we hit over 50, then third place also gets a payout. So if you want the loser of this match coming up to still make some money for tonight, use those promo codes, do those sponsor quests, and see what we can do to work that up to as close to 50 as we can.
Cool. So yeah, thank you all for coming out. Thank you all to those who took the time to claim codes. Excellent play tonight, but we're not done yet. We're going to be heading on to losers finals. And man, Robert doesn't want to say die. Not quite yet. He's like, man, I won last week. I really would love to run it back. Here he is now, working his way through the losers bracket, made his way to losers finals. Going to be going up against Paco, though, and Paco's like, man, I do not like how that winners final against Reno played out. I want my shot. You got 2 very strong players here. Both desperately want their shot at that grand final set, and they're going to fight it out. Winner's going to move on. Let's see how it goes.
Both of these players were sent here to losers bracket by Reno. Reno took out Robert 2-0 in winners semifinals, and we just saw, Reno take out Paco in winners finals. So only one of them gets to get their run back against it. So the question is, who's it going to be? And at this point, because we're still waiting on a multiple champion here at Madhouse Rumble. We've had 3 separate winners for the first 3 weeks here. So someone here is going to be a repeat champ, will be a multi-time champion.
Nice
So
little tidbit.
the stories and narratives ever grow out here.
Awesome. And it's moments like these I think about time off. It's not like Paco's been sitting for a while, but Paco just came off of that winners finals, and you have to assume that he's been thinking about that hard for since that set ended, and now he has to hop back in and play in losers finals. It's like, all right, I need to pump the brakes. We still got another fight here. Whereas Robert has been working his way through losers for a while now. He probably hasn't really been thinking about grand finals quite yet. So I definitely wonder what's going to be the mind state of these players coming in. They both got to come in fresh, have a solid game plan, focus on the task at hand. Let's see who we pick. Let's see how it goes. What are you thinking? Any predictions? Any feelings? Thoughts?
We've got 2 players who definitely have no problem shying. They'll have no problem, just turning on the gas. Like Reno for sure, as we saw previously, it's just constant offense. But occasional defense here. But like Robert and Paco maybe are a bit more, I guess, balanced. I guess we'll say, right? But the way Robert kind of has been tearing through so far here, I think I might give it to Robert. I don't know. We'll see what Paco can do to prove me wrong, though.
Yeah. I think I think you're right. I feel like Robert, as far as he's been doing a lot of work in loser side, probably coming in a bit fresher, but I feel like that isn't going to be too relevant once people get moving. And either of these players, I think you would agree, are capable of winning here. I think this first game will probably tell us a lot. Paco noticeably going back to Yuri on Anger. It does seem like there is some sort of internal tension about where do I place this dangerous Yuri. But it's also interesting to think about that when, in the set against Reno, Yuri 100% was most dangerous in the final slot. And here they are.
So we'll see what adjustments Paco has to kind of get to make the most out of this Yuri here. You know, maximizing your characters at the positions, and more so not just their initial spot, but spots beyond that. So yeah, it's good to have Kyo up point and stuff, or have the long up point, but it's more important what they can do if they get to the mid position.
100%. And right now they're just sort of being about even, about at mid-screen. Robert now, a little bit of offense. He gets that little poke, but doesn't confirm it. Pushing Paco to the corner, though, that guard gauge is crank. Paco pushing back to be at mid-screen. Easy again. Cash out a little bit.
Step and safe jump. Good challenge there. There's a wake up Rekka. Ooh, mistimes the 2C. Might get the bar back in time. Yep. But drops it in the corner. That's gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna put the bar back. Yeah, it's dead.
No.
Not like this.
Big sad. I don't know the situation, to be completely honest. Go ahead.
Well, last time this happened, it resolved itself after like a minute. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Yeah,
worst comes to worst, I would say we would just restart
I think
the round.
probably.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
That's unfortunate. So much happened there. The missed time on the super from Robert, and then the capitalization from Paco. But we're just gonna have to wait, folks, and see what happens here. You give it a little bit. Hopefully, it sells itself out. You see a little indicator in the bottom right there. It's thinking. It's thinking, folks.
It's figuring things
Back
out.
to us.
It's thinking about, have you guys claimed most of these Naturino codes yet or not? It's
If-
just withholding the damage until
if we can-
the clothes are claimed.
If we can work those Matcherino codes to 0, I'll unpause the game right now. That's right, I'm holding it hostage.
Cambosa, how could you?
So are they just ejected from the room now? How's it?
Yeah, it looks like Robert's game crashed.
Okay. All right. So now we gotta get Robert back in here.
You know, and with the crossplay beta happening, earlier this weekend and stuff, right? I know there were lots of hopes that things were looking to get resolved, and like I think that it probably will. I think it's a good stress test. Kind of say, oh, cool. We will add in multiple different console systems to see how that would go. And I think now, hopefully, they will take that data and then reinsert it back into the main game. So hopefully this doesn't happen more in the future.
Robert's power went out.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
I don't want to maybe put more bad juju on it, but it's I guess 2 times now we've had some slight issues where like power has disappeared either during a match or before a tournament starts and stuff. Because one time, it was last week actually, I was supposed to commentate stuff, right, getting all ready, I was prepped up in the stream room and stuff, right, and it's like Cambosa just goes live and then my power goes out.
Yeah, I mean, like these types of things happen, but it's just such a bummer. You know what I mean? Like we could already tell that was going to be a hype set. Obviously, we don't really know what the situation is. Cambosa is currently working on that right now, but we're just going to have to wait and see. Hopefully, Robert's able to figure it out. Definitely appreciate everybody who's come out tonight. Hopefully, you'll be patient with us. We do have some more KOF action coming soon, but there are some technical difficulties now with one of our players, and we're going to have to sort that out.
In the meanwhile, Sugar Bear, did you play any of the crossplay beta over the weekend?
I did. And I was actually about to comment on it. I was a big proponent, not a proponent. I was definitely involved with Sam Show 7, and I think it's well documented all the issues that game had. And I'm definitely not I would not call myself an SNK or anybody's shill. Like, if something's wrong, I say it. The issues with the lobbies right now are currently very unfortunate. But regarding the beta, I was actually very impressed with the beta. The beta seemed to me to run incredibly smoothly. All the games that I played, regardless of console, were very nice, very good connections, seemed to be comparable to what I was getting when it was just PC. And I like the fact that they made it its own separate application, which seemed to just, I don't know from a technical standpoint about any of this. I'm just sort of theorizing.
So this is what we're gonna do, because I think it'd be really shitty to get DQ'd at this point in the tournament, like for losers finals and all that. You made it this far. I'm giving Robert's power 5 minutes. If it doesn't come back in 5 minutes, then I'm just gonna push the win to Paco, and we'll have to move on with the bracket. I might be being a little bit too generous with the 5 minutes, just considering like this at this point it's really holding up the bracket. But we're gonna see what happens. At like 8:47, we'll have a decision.
Okay. But yeah, SNK is definitely not beyond a lot of issues with their online infrastructure in their most recent releases. KOF is definitely a step up from Samsho considerably, though it still does have some lobby issues, but I was highly impressed by the crossplay beta. I thought they handled it very well, and the product seems to be, as of right now, very strong, which is promising considering the issues that other games have been experiencing with crossplay right now. Not to throw shade, but that's just
I will say
thing that's been going on. Go ahead.
I will say that we haven't had any lobby issues tonight. It's been pretty much smooth sailing until Robert's power just died.
Yeah.
So, and that's nothing on the game. So.
Yep. Smooth sailing so far tonight, so hopefully we get to see this match. I want to see this match, you know what I mean? It's not like this isn't grand finals of Evo or anything like that, but hey, we had a sick match lined up. Hopefully Robert gets that figured out. We just like to enjoy some more KOF this evening, but sometimes things don't go our way. We're just gonna have to wait and see how it goes and roll from there. Monitor, Mr. Monitor, how was your beta experience?
Oh, please, Mr. Monitor is my father. Please call me Hall.
That's my father. Okay. Yes, Hall. Hall, how was your beta experience?
Honestly, it wasn't too bad. I didn't get to play as much of it as I would have liked to, but for the 3 matches that I did find, I had like 1 PlayStation player and the rest 2 were PC, and I will admit, currently, I'm a filthy Wi-Fi player. I know. I'm looking to get that fixed, however, but even with that, it was not bad for me, asterisk. So, take that how you will.
Well, that's what matters, right? Let's be real.
Look, as long as my combos come out, I'm okay. Whether yours come out, that's on you, to be honest.
Like your problem.
But no, it did feel very good. I will say when this Street Fighter, when KOF got announced, right, I was super excited for that. This is a game I really want to kind of dive into, pick up and stuff, right? Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to dive too much into like the technical execution side of it as I maybe would have liked to, because real life takes priority and things kind of came up around that regard. But this is a game that I love watching, I like talking about, I like playing, like competing and stuff, right? So everything I only want the best for this game, and so I'm glad to see that that they're working to make crossplay happen, that they're working trying to fix lobbies, to fix rank, to fix matchmaking, and everything along those lines is really good to see. And as well, I hope nothing but the best for the future. And I also hope that we get some DLC characters that are super fun come on the line. I know right now we've already seen Shingo, we've seen Kim. I know Gens is coming out, Sylvia Paula, Naj is coming back, and then 2 mystery characters. And I hope that we'll see a season 3 further down the lines. I want this game to go on as long as it possibly can.
For sure. Yeah, this is the first KOF that I'm taking seriously as a player. I've been having a lot of fun playing and learning. For me, fighting games is all about, unique experiences. I don't want to just play a bunch of games that play the same way. And KOF, nothing plays quite like KOF. So I definitely wanted to to sort of get in there and get my bearings. And it took me a while to get started. I didn't get real serious about it until about a month or two ago. But I've been having a lot of fun with it. And I'm also a fan, so I'm in the same boat. I'm really hoping that regardless of what other productions or games in development SNK currently has, I hope they will continue to support KOF 15 with new content, because I feel like in this day and age, the bones of what we have here is like a very, very, very good game. There's no reason that content needs to dry up from it when new titles are coming. So I hope they're going to continue to support it. I love to see new characters. If SNK does anything incredibly well, in my opinion, it's making very cool characters. So I still got some favorites I'd love to see come back. I hope they continue to support it. Things seem to be looking up with crossplay, so I'm hopeful.
I mean, in all honesty, even if season 2 is where it stops, like, I think I see this game like surviving within the FGC for a long time. With like, I mean, just them putting in crossplay is setting up for a longer lifespan than other fighting games that like end after a couple seasons. And like coming from SoulCalibur, where we stopped at SoulCalibur's still going on. Shouts to Madhouse on Monday, so where you can watch SoulCalibur 6. Anyways, SoulCalibur 6 is still going pretty strong, despite no update. Okay, wait. Looks like...
yes, tournament is still on. We're dealing with some technical issues right now, unfortunately. So the more games will be coming, but in the meantime, it's just us chatting. Something's going to happen shortly. Thank you for your patience. But yeah, no, I agree. KOF, as I was sort of hinting at, it is a very unique experience. I think there's a lot of other fighting games you could argue, there's a second fighting game that gives me a very similar experience. I don't feel like there's anything like that with KOF. If you want to play KOF, you got to play KOF. You know what I mean? So I don't think 15's going anywhere.
And I wonder what that other game that gives you that feeling could be, Sugar Bear. What could it possibly be?
A game that gives me the same feeling as KOF?
Yeah, I had something in my mind, but like I don't know. But I hang on, I think it's coming to me. I'm getting thoughts of a Samurai Showdown 5 special.
I do play a lot of Samurai Showdown 5 special, but it is nothing like KOF. like I do love me some 5 special. If you live in the Virginia area, DC, Maryland as well, and any interest in Samurai Showdown 5 special, or recently Vampire Savior as well, I run brackets every Tuesday night. But yeah, it's nothing like KOF. So
all right, so
go ahead.
it does look like Robert's power's not coming back anytime soon, so I will have to push the win to Paco, and we're gonna be moving on to grand finals. It's a unfortunate situation, but it happens. It is a weekly, so I'm sure Robert will get his chance next week.
For sure. So, yep, for all those folks at home who might not be aware, as we just heard, losers finals, we had 2 competitors. It was Robert and Paco. Robert lost power, and unfortunately that is not coming back, at least not as quickly as we would need it to. Hasn't done so yet, so Paco is going to get that W, and we're going to move on to grand finals. It's going to be a run back of Reno and Paco.
Paco coming from the loser side, and again, one of the storylines has been building over the course of Madhouse is that the person from winner's side grand finals has won the tournament every time with no resets.
I definitely feel like this is the sort of game where if there's any discrepancy as far as game plan or like experience is concerned, there's not a lot of mechanics or aspects of the game that are going to make up for that. You know what I mean? Like if you're being outplayed, you're being outplayed, and there's nothing you can quite do. So that would make sense. However, I do feel like despite how that last game played out, Paco definitely showed a lot of strong signs, particularly with his Luong and Isla. They were totally MIA the first game, or 2 if I'm not mistaken. But they definitely showed up in a big way in game 3. We'll see Paco now moving Yuri to the anchor again, where it had the most success. If this Luong and Isla can carry their weight a bit, he's definitely going to give Reno at least a run for his money. And there we go to start with a nice low confirm. Ooh, and Babe makes that throw whiff. Here we go, a little bit of pressure.
There's some reaching here.
Mash on the grab, gotta respect it. Back to mid-screen here, just applying pressure, saying, hey, do not move. Oh gosh, but sort of overdoes the jump there. Gets punched on the landing frames. Cross up again, what a weird counter. That must have been 2C with that trade. Okay. Paco in a good spot, but yeah, Reno's really trying to keep him honest. He's gonna cash out with that bar. Gonna give him a little bit of a lead here. Nothing's definitive yet. Ooh, when he empty jump into the low.
The XOTG is gonna do it there, and that was smart, to go for the safe jump, but to stay on the same side. So usually we see him go for the cross up jump C, to go behind, but stayed in front, caught Paco unawares, and he's gonna take out the Luong with it.
Yeah, that empty jump into the low is an option that I have not seen from Reno tonight so far, so not surprising that landed. Here we're coming now with the Isla. Reno Oyashiro in the yellow, a little bit over 300 health, so nothing's done here. Let's see if Paco can close this out in a reasonable fashion. If he can, he's in striking distance.
And we've seen him just roll away from the stand C's from Paco a lot. He'll get close, jump in, roll away. The 2C, when the stand C will whiff. Strictly nail his man down. You think for such a large dude, it'd be easy to kind of catch him and stuff, right? Like the 2C right there does. But again, he'll get in, he'll roll away. Paco will throw out 5C. But granted, it's not a whole lot he can get off it anyways. But he was get off of it as far as even if it hits. But just dancing in around these ranges.
Feels like such a dominant neutral button that when Reno sort of resets you, he's very good at just being like, hey, stop squirming. You don't have a choice. But nice confirm there off of the CD there from Paco. Gonna push Reno into the corner. Nice throw. Evening up the life a little bit. See if we can get this going. He just hops over, and there was no cross up or anything. That was just a poke on the ground. They confirmed in the big damage. Now Paco in the corner. Nice on the tech with the stagger pressure there. Okay, a little bit of respect. CD, good screen now.
Crossed up.
Only their anchor remains.
And as usual, to your point, pulling a weight here right now. Reno already down to the ash, about 2.5 bars coming in here. Miso gonna be at about 600 health, give or take.
Something.
Was that 4 or 5?
400. It's still enough health to do some damage. Got 3 bar behind him. Would like to save some for Yuri, but more I think about it, Yuri doesn't need too much, I don't think. So we'll have to see how Paco uses their bar if they get the opportunity. But nice flash kick there from Reno, applying pressure now. Nice guard cancel roll there. That was great choice. Definitely worth the bar, I'd say.
Yuri doesn't need a whole lot of bars to do her damage here. So if Isla Paco finds the hit, he can definitely take a full advantage of it. Wow, that would have been a sick setup, that it hit. But in the corner here, in the trade.
Yeah, but I definitely feel like Isla did her job in a big way there. Now it's up to Yuri. If Yuri can't close this out, you sure as hell cannot blame Isla for that. Ash is just barely above 400 life. Yuri coming in with almost 3 bars. This should be Paco's closeout. I feel like if he wants a chance, he needs to be able to close this out. And looking right now like he will.
Definitely do off the whiff DP there from Reno, which we don't see very often. He's not very one to have to do a wake up DP like that. So I'm surprised that he did. Paco maybe just kind of called him. Yeah, he's feeling a little antsy right now. He's kind of down a couple characters, so we asked him to come out here, and Paco gets game 1 at least. Let's see how this continues on.
Yeah, it's a fantastic start for him. You couldn't ask for anything better. I feel like, especially now that we're in grands, winners, losers, grands, it's going to be first to 3. There's going to be a bracket reset involved here. Paco wants to move on, but getting that first one on the board is a big deal, I'd say, for Paco. But the job is far from over. Here we are back at Oyashiro, which has been absolute animal all tournament long.
This character is ridiculous. It's terrifying. I see him in my nightmares.
And you see this JC, just the strength of this move. He is just, stop squirming. That's the stop squirming button. He can hold you in place. with that button alone.
Why are you running?
Okay, right now, Paco in the... Oh, gosh, that cross up. No time to talk. See, I think he's going to cash out. That's been the sort of the order of the day with Yashiro, which I agree with. This is going to kill. I wasn't so sure, but yeah, sure does.
Won't give up that easy.
Now, Isla was sort of the talk of the town in last game. They have a taller order now than I think they did last game, but let's see what they can do.
It's so interesting on that interaction all the time. Where again, like the 5C will come out from Paco and Reno will just roll away, no problem for it. With the bar? No. With OTG. Close dagger pressure gets thrown. That's supposed to be a throw there from Paco.
Okay, a little bit of punish. About, what? We're 38 seconds on the clock here. Not a lot has happened, to be completely honest, as far as damage is concerned.
Likely would go to Paco here, but at this point, again, Rena's he's playing with house money. He can take as much time as he can take off means the less health that Isla will get back later on. Any damage he can do now won't come back for her.
100%. Yeah, I feel like playing for time in KOF is always an incredibly dangerous and risky proposition. But right now, just a lot of neutral, but that confirmed. We know he's going to spend that bar. That lead you had, I'm afraid that's gone now. 16 seconds on the clock.
Runs up, hits it again, and that's a dead Isla. So Yashiro is doing his job.
100%. I sort of feel like he's been Reno's moneymaker in a big way all bracket long.
More times than not, like the most damage comes in from the Oyashiro, especially when he's always ready to just cash out level 1 if he has it, like without fail. The Paco's Yuri's coming in completely stocked, 5 bars here. It doesn't even need all of it to kill Oyashiro either.
Yeah, we've seen this Yuri work wonders, and we've seen this Yuri sort of peter out. We're gonna have to see what happens this round. Okay, that's gonna close it out. Get rid of this guy. This guy sucks. Get him out of there. Oh, but wait.
There's more.
Y'all ever heard of jump C? Well, it's bad.
I can't grab you, but I will just punch you instead.
But right now, Paco just really playing a very traditional spacing game here with that jump C, and getting a lot of trades, but he's definitely winning most of them. However, right in Yashiro's loving arms, they're going to apply some pressure now. That's unfortunate. I don't know if that was sort of a juiced-in frame trap or he delayed it a little bit, but Paco was mashing, got caught for it, doing a lot of damage in the process.
No problem spending all that bar there for level 1 into level 2. Just again, as the time decreases, the health Yuri will get back will be less and less here. So this plays into Reno's favor, and this is his game to lose at this point. So there's something massive from Paco to bring this back. Trey looks out. Although having just said that,
but that's in a big way. Yeah. So it's not over. That's going to bring him to what, around 300 health probably, maybe a little bit under that.
A little bit under that and stuff, but
still alive.
Just shy of 200 here. Reno fully stocked.
I feel like when you're under this 200 range, things become a lot more difficult. You know, I'd say anything above that and you're in the running, but under 200 and every single little poke, every single little trade, every single little piece of chip is a big deal. And there we saw it last time. It just wasn't fast enough. Recovery was too good. I tried to run through with the command grab, went through the fireball. That worked out, but ended up getting blocked, grab for the trouble. Reno taking game 2. But you know, to be fair, Paco made that a lot closer than it had any right to be based on the start of that game.
All tied up here now, going into game 3. I feel like this is going to be the game that kind of decides how this set will go.
For sure. It's just gonna tell us a lot. Oh, I like that from Paco there. The jump back. Oh no, not a good start. Okay, 400 life down. Oh, I like that mash. Sort of calling out the gaps in his pressure there. Ooh, but Reno's not afraid to press buttons. Yeah, there's no fear from this man.
Reno has only one system. It is forward. He is on the gas all the time. and it works out for him. You know, but KO is also one of those games where like if like it is an offense-heavy game. Where like yes, I can block things out, I can do the guard gauge. That had to be misinput there for Paco, maybe feeling a little antsy off that really take full advantage. But KO is one of those games where if you can keep your foot on the gas for as long as you can and get in your opponent's face, rush them down, make them uncomfortable. That is probably the surest way to victory. And Reno has no problem playing that playstyle, and his team enables him to do that.
For sure. He definitely has identified one of his favorite things in the game. It's Yashiro's button. So having 2 Yashiros back to back, I totally get what he's going for there. This allows him to control space. And that jump C just keeps the opponent in place so well. Right now, Paco not done yet. Nice taco for Paco. Gonna get a little bit of damage here. Didn't get it again. And you know, you'd say that's offense, but that's actually good defense. He was like, there's a gap and I'm mashing it. He was right. Ooh, I like that. Very good. That might have been LS from Paco there. Because that was an empty jump something from Reno. But Paco was ready with the throw tech attempts. And just ended up getting the throw for it.
Round 3.
Good stuff.
Ready, go. Yeah. Go to the. Go to the.
All right, so we're sort of big chilling right now. And oh my god.
Guard point. It's always interesting to see those moves come out in the middle of someone else's move. And it's like, yes, I will just armor through. I see you see the button you press. And I'm raising you my button instead.
It's sort of like an interesting DP is pretty much what it is. High damage. Just Paco's on borrowed time with his Isla there, and Reno's going to go ahead and forcefully check them out. Yuri's coming in. They got a lot of work on their plate. Let's see what they can do.
Burn to fight. Ready, go.
I liking this rhythmic hallucination thing that they got going on right now.
Yeah, I enjoy it. There's one thing you can't deny about SNK and KOF. They're still putting out bangers.
Yeah, that music is fantastic.
Yes. I'd say the best in the fighting game scene right now, personally. Oh god.
Yeah, level 2, spend it. Put all the damage on the table.
Ugh. Paco,
Very
very
good TOTG.
I did not see that cross up coming in there. Nice tech, nice trade, but there's just so little life and so much work to do here. Every trade matters. These little pokes. Once you get under 200, man, things start to get very difficult. Like, I feel like if you've got meter behind you, anything above 200, 500, 300, 400, you can do some work. But once you get under 200, pokes just mean too much at that point.
We're seeing the order selection from Paco here, so I wonder if he's going to put the Uri point, try to do as much damage as she can here. As we saw, no, puts the Isla up first.
It's about to be a party up
Here we
in
go.
the
So Paco's locked in. Either he's going to go down with this order or he's going to reset the bracket. Reno is up 2-1 right now. Paco, he can definitely do it. We've seen it, but Reno is not making it easy for him. And I feel like a lot of it is coming down to this point matchup, which is probably why we're seeing the Isla come in. I feel like Paco right now is like, I need to win this matchup, and I feel best about Isla right now.
Good 2C. 4 throw, keep him in the corner. There's no paint jumping around here. You take yourself back to Squid's Splatoon character.
All right, corner now is Paco, and here's the stagger pressure. Aye, that was scary. Oh no! Cashing out as Reno is going to give him pretty nice life lead. Okay, what's the mix-up? Stays in front. Paco just trying to get him off of him. Oh my gosh,
That's just enough on that last hit there.
So things so far have not gone according to plan here in Game 4 for Paco. Luong is coming in. You're going to have to see if we can get this Yashiro out as cleanly as possible. I feel like so much the tournament is riding on what this Luong can do.
It is. It's the pivotal game here. The final game at this point. Level 1. Set it up. Ooh. Should be... No, didn't get the pick up there off the regular. Eats the cross up for it. Still spin level 1.
Oh yeah. Not dead, but not good. Oh my goodness, what a great call from Paco there. Yeah, because at that point it was like, okay, do I mash to catch the stagger? If I mash to catch the stagger, I'm gonna get jumped in on. I think Paco was like, no, I know the third option here, jump back. That was a really good play from him. Things didn't go as planned, but definitely some smart play, keeps their Luong intact.
Still gotta find a way to get around this Yashiro as cleanly as he can here.
Follow it there. Let's see what we can do there. Mid screen right now, a lot of pressure, and yeah, it's hard to get him off him. Nice smash on the grab there.
Once the bar gets guard cancel, that's dead.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like we've been here before. Yashiro is still on the board. Yuri's coming in. They have a lot of work to do.
Just shy of 4 bars here. It is now or never here for Paco.
100%. I mean, Yuri is the last line of defense. Either this Yuri does it or this tournament is over.
And Reno knows it too. He's kind of just playing out of range where he, just in case, Paco tries to dash through something, he can react to it. He's far enough away, he can get a rush punch in there, catch Paco pressing the button.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about Reno's offense, and it's very potent, but he's not opposed to taking his time. However, if this quick max cancel, get some big damage out of this, that's a good start. Now things are looking pretty good. If Paco can close this out in a relatively decent time frame, come back in with a lot of health. Scary.
Catches him low. Fearless combo. Keeps it safe. Guard points through.
Oh my god, so scary. I love the jump back. Oh, and it got him. Jump back, got Luong through that first game, getting Yuri through this game. Really cool option. Paco's pulling out to deal with this corner pressure now here at the tail end of this bracket. But going up against a fully stocked Ash for Reno. I don't think we've seen the combo yet tonight. It's definitely on the table right now. Paco, what are we gonna do, bud?
That could be it. Install. This might be dead, Sugar Bear.
I'm gonna try not to say. At this point, just like, can Reno do it?
That's your channel points, everybody. This is gonna kill.
I think he can pick this up again. Oh no, no pickup necessary.
I like how
He's just dead.
I looked in chat and I see Zeke going, you can't get touched. The second I read that to myself, that 2B hit. That was it.
Yeah. I mean, really what it came down to was just like a poorly placed jump from Paco. And it's not like, it's not like some catastrophic failure. It seems like, poorly placed jumps just happen. It was just slightly off, but that was enough to just get in there, quick max confirm, and then all Reno had to do at that point was execute, and he did.
And if that's not the most Reno way to end it, like I've been waiting for that the whole tournament, and of course he pulls it out, in game 4, anchor match, gets one hit, quick max, and then, I mean, how many times have we seen it happen before? And Reno closes it out, and now is a 2-time Madhouse champion, our first multiple-time champion here.
Yeah,
Paco making a great run for himself here. Hopefully we'll see Robert back again to make a challenge for himself, with all systems firing. But yeah.
And we're gonna
wrap all around.
Wrap things up here. I pulled up Reno's stream to see if he's still going to stream, but it looks like he's closing things down. So we're gonna go ahead and raid Decepticon Swag, someone who signed up for Madhouse Rumble before. Let's see.
Decepticon. He's come out a couple times.
Real quick, we have 3 codes left. I don't think there's ever been a Madhouse Rumble where we've actually claimed all 50 codes. So if you haven't claimed that code yet, go in there and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get this raid set up. Where can people find my commentators?
Well, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm not entirely sure why you would. Just follow me at Hall of Justice with a 0 for the O. I tweet about, at this point, I just retweet more than anything else. Retweet fighting game tournaments, art, again, the cosplay. I play Fire Emblem, which is kind of cringe, so come check my thoughts on that.
My name's Sugar Bear, for those who do not know me. Getting into KOF, this is actually my first time being able to commentate KOF. It was very fun. I appreciate the opportunity. As far as what I do, that is my Twitter. I run tournaments online for Samurai Showdown 5 Special as well as offline. So if you're interested in Samurai Showdown 5 Special or just general fighting game content, you can check me out. It was a pleasure working with you all. Thank you to everybody who came through. You're all very much appreciated. I hope you guys had a fun time.
Yep. And thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks again to Midnight for running the bracket as always. And yeah, actually pretty smooth. No lobby issues this time. So.
Yeah, it went really well tonight.
Smoothest Madhouse for KOF yet. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and send y'all off. Hope you enjoyed the stream and hope to see y'all next week and maybe tomorrow. Don't forget Madhouse Rumble on Monday. We got SoulCalibur VI. Gonna be a good time. But I'm gonna send y'all off to watch more KOF and have a good rest of your Sunday. Peace, y'all.
Bye.